quaking fear. Whispers float on midnight air. Shadows march with heavy tread. Living free the rising day.
And recording. Okay, where was it? Party journal. Shabba-baboosh. All right. Last time on D&D, after leaving the not-so-abandoned manor, Suen ended up leaving y'all's group, venturing off into the sky to do his little bird stuff, detaching, literally actually taking off his ring of sending and sort of just kind of going silent for a little while. Well, not really so much that he was leaving his friends behind or anything, as much as he just needed to unwind and get rid of everything that just happened for a little bit. He had his own little brief prayer for the Aarakocra goddess, took off into the sky, and ended up meeting ended up seeing what he thought was another Aarakocra until, he touched down and talked to them for a little bit and realized it was just a human with wings. Kind of looked like probably an awesomer. But regardless, this man's name was Oda, and him and Suen just sort of chatted for a little bit. Everybody else, on the other hand, decided to snake their way through the city streets, sort of heading their way to the Touch and Glow bathhouse, asking Saffron for as much assistance as he could provide late, in hopes to help this unconscious lady that Viscus had found and carried out. Glowin on this little trip, however, was distracted by the sound of an anvil clinking and tinging off in the distance, a sound that only he could hear, and following it led him on a quick little trip around the city towards a sort of, old rundown blacksmith, and where he found, someone who could teach him dwarven runesmithing, although a bit old and angry. But after giving the old Glowin a little test, until Glowin finishes that test anyways, it's not going to be learning too much just yet. However, back to the trio, or I guess there's 4 of y'all now because of the girl, but Cinder, Drac, and Viscus. Drac over Cinder's arm and Viscus carrying the girl. Y'all found y'all's way to the bathhouse as y'all's main priority and got some rest for the night. After, I guess, not Drac, I almost said Drac was. Drac decided to take a nap because he felt like shit, which makes sense after nearly dying. Don't do that. But Viscus had decided to go through some of the notes that they had discovered from inside the lab, and at some point in the night, the lady woke up, freaked the hell out, and after a little bit of confusion, running through walls and doors and slamming into walls, Saffron poked his head out, and the lady, sort of de-escalated the situation. After which, that's kind of where we stopped. Saffron brought the lady to a hot spring for her to relax for the night, or at least as long as she'd like. And basically kind of everybody went back to doing their own things. Drac in his room getting some rest. I believe Viscus and Cinder, you guys were sharing the same room with the girl in it, the big room, basically a little penthouse. Small penthouse, but and then yeah, Saffron went off to, well, go back to whatever he was doing. I don't even know what that was. Any questions or anything else that I may have left out?
No?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. But all right then. Are we so like yeah, y'all just like crashing for the night? And
I never woke up.
that's true. You don't even know what's going on. Okay. Then yeah, I guess Drac, you were basically just heading back to bed, right?
After shutting my door and making sure there's no more ghost girls going to come through my walls.
I mean, yeah, as far as you can tell, there's no more ghost girl gonna run through your wall.
Then you go sleep.
Viscus?
Yeah, last session I said I went to sleep after seeing that the issue was resolving itself.
Okay. Just making sure.
Sure.
Alright, then, oh yeah, I guess, yeah, for viewers, we do not have a Suyin this session. He ain't feeling great, so he's just gonna go take a nap and just relax. But yeah, moving on, which is really what Suyin wants to do right now, just take a break and relax, so, I guess that's kind of fitting.
Yeah, he found some place in the city, right? Because he couldn't get to the upper district.
He had found that place up on the mountain, the Dust Hawk Hill.
Okay.
Yeah, the Oda guy gave him refuge there. Boop boop boop. What was? Oh yeah, morning time, my guys. As I am. Oh no, can't do that. Gotta do it from here. Going to say Viscus and Cinder. What are y'all gonna do first thing in the morning?
Waking up and see Cinder, I'm gonna tell him we got some stuff to talk about, and tell him we should go to that magic shop.
Okie dokie. What magic shop are you talking about?
The one that we went to before we were dragged into the sewers.
Oh, like where we stopped at and then immediately left. I got you.
Yep.
I forgot we went there. Thanks, Drac.
Picking up y'all's, I guess, surprise gift.
Our shit. I was trying to think. There was some other stuff with the papers that you had given me, but we'll fuck with that later.
Okay. So yeah, just waking up first thing, sort of, morning stretch or whatever, but then heading out.
Yep, just grabbing my stuff. On the way out, sliding the notes on Abigail to the front desk lady, fold it up and say, I believe Mr. Saffron will need to see this. His eyes only, please.
Okay. I gotcha. Did you have that written down somewhere,
You have it in the note things that I have.
or? Okay.
The notes on test subjects, I believe, was just me and Cinder. It was lab room experiments. The living ghost one.
Gotcha, okay. Yeah, been a little bit, so thank you for that.
Yep, no problem.
Righty. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess as y'all start heading out. Hand that little letter to the lady. She, gives y'all that, little cute little nod or whatever. Takes the letter and it's like, yeah, as soon as he shows up, we'll hand it right to him.
Thank you, ma'am.
Just gonna stash away under her little desk area.
I'm just
Jake.
gonna nod, and if she had nothing else to say, and start walking out.
Per JT wants to finish his little dwarf testing thing as quickly in the morning. So I gotcha, buddy. We'll focus on that in a minute. Yeah.
Both Glowin and Suyen did. Yeah, we didn't see either of them throughout the rest of the night. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that with Glowin.
Yep. But yeah, I guess as y'all start heading back towards the unrolling scroll, I believe that was the location. Just because it sounds all magical. Y'all make y'all's way in. You see the same person, the young guy. I believe that was there, and he's just like, "Oh, hey, it's y'all again. Did y'all come back for the well, I guess the y'all's package?"
Yeah. Also, I think I might have found a solution to what we were talking about earlier. Maybe you can help me tell me if there's a way to use it to my benefit and not in the particular one I have.
DM might need a refresher on that, honestly.
I'm just seeing what he says. I'll clue you in, depending on how he says. He'll be caught off guard. I'll send you the message.
Okay, Steven's like, okay, then he's gonna be completely forgotten. Okay, I guess some of that's coming back now. Gotcha.
I get what you're saying now. You didn't remember the conversation. My bad. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, about the ways to magically enhance myself, even though I'm not magically inclined. About that, and seeing his reaction, if he looks intrigued, I'm just going to take out the severed tongue with a tattoo and throw it on the table.
He is going to sort of pull back for a second and just like, oh my.
Oh, don't worry, I got that from a job that like your guys' city funded. But it was dangerous, so I had to cut it out before I used it. So
Oh.
apparently this guy put a magical tattoo on his tongue that can do something. As I do that and kind of show it to him before he examines it, I'm gonna put it back in my my bag and say, "So is there any way a tattoo could magically enhance?" And I'm gonna look towards me and Cinder as I gesture to us a couple of, non-magically inclined people.
Oh. Yeah, I believe there is. Yeah, I believe there are magical tattoos. I can't remember the name of the guy in the city who does them, but I'm pretty sure he had popped in a while back. Give me a little bit.
Start looking around while he's thinking. Say, "Do you guys sell potions here?"
We sell a few potions, but we're not exactly an apothecary.
Fair enough. Well, maybe when you think of the guy's name, I can come back and get some potions that may be the name.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do some research on exactly who that was. I'm pretty sure he is in the district. I just can't remember the name of the scroll, though he could have moved.
Oh yeah, no sweat. It seems like a big city.
But on to the main reason why you were here, I'm assuming. He's gonna pull out the it's like a little small little wooden case. It's not super fancy, but it is like has some engraving and like the name of the shop. Just a little plug for themselves. And yeah, just inside is a nice cigar. It looks fairly normal at first glance. But I mean, it is. I mean, yeah, you got your magical cigar. You don't really know what it does. You can only imagine, but
I'll ask him how it works so I can explain it to our buddy.
okay. So essentially, whenever he initially lights it and breathes it in, it's the that first inhale will give him the dragon's breath ability for a little while. So essentially, he'll be able to breathe fire. That's really the only way we could make this one work, since fire is the trigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll love it. So just sparks it up, takes a breath, and then he starts talking spicy talk for a while.
Yep. Instead of blowing out smoke, he'll blow out fire.
Nah, he'll probably still blow smoke out.
Well, after that first puff, though, it will just be a regular cigar.
All right. We already paid beforehand. I remember we paid up front.
Yep.
I'm just gonna politely hold my hand out for the box,
Yep. He hands that over to you.
and I will pass it to Cinder and ask him to hold it and give it to Drac.
Alrighty, I'll put it in my box.
In your box.
Drac cigar. Magic.
I give him the wheat Drac cigar for mine. Okay, well, I'll tell them thank you very much. Hopefully we can do some more business, and I'll come back in a couple days. A day or two, a couple days maybe, to check and see if he figured out a name on that tattoo person.
Yeah. I mean, I probably have something done by the end of the day.
Okay, he'll nod. He'll reach his hand out, shake.
Yeah. He'll shake your hand. Oh. Yeah, that was a painful one in my chest. Anyways. But yeah, he shakes your hand, gives you a nod, and it's like, oh, hopefully we'll see you soon. And yeah, any more talk, magic talk that you don't understand or you're trying to figure out, you know where to find us on Rolling Scroll.
He'll smile and say, "Have a nice day." And then after,
Oh, go on.
no, what were you gonna say?
No, yeah, go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say after we left and turned a corner, I would turn into an alley before handing Cinder the specific paper on him with his actual name on it, and say, "I figure you should know that I have this."
I will look at it and read it and be in
First,
shock.
yeah, first thing you'll see is your real name.
Well, I mean, if I were, the one who sold us downriver, he knew our real names.
Yeah, you're right. He did, and he's somewhere in the city.
Question, did I spell your last name right? Steal?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. I think I remember asking you, but
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I wrote it in my character page too, the whole thing.
Maybe.
In my bio to make sure that it was there. Yep. Oh, yeah. No. Did I? Yeah. There we go.
I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't.
I
All
did
right.
write it, but it was not the way I intended it to be. Okay.
Oh, was it the wrong way?
Yeah.
All right.
You spelled it the right way.
Good to know. Good to know I did the right thing and you didn't.
Well, I was a bit of a little sticky finger kid, and orphanage did not like that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, cool. You do actually have access to that. That's all that mattered. Yeah. Any y'all still got a moment to chit chat before I move on to the next person?
As I give it to him, I'm just gonna put my hands in my jelly-made pockets and just continue walking slowly, keeping pace with him, letting him read.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
This is the ones I saw during that night, right?
No, this one I
Oh,
specifically hid from you.
oh.
So
Where
this is
is
all
it?
brand new. Notes on test subjects.
Thank you.
Yep, you don't have the top one, you just have the bottom one.
Gotcha. All right. Yep. Walking. Walking down the street.
Alrighty. I'm assuming y'all sort of heading back towards the what you call it.
No, I'm just wondering myself. Unless
Hmm.
Cinder has a spot to go, I'll take his. He can take lead.
I would reach out to see what's going on with Glowin, but I'll wait and I'll give him time to actually be around for that. But we will just go walking around. Oh, actually, I want to find out more information on. I have his name. Crag Thunderfist. I believe he is the next contender for us. I don't remember us I don't remember a potential location.
Do, do, do. Let me drag Thunderfist. See
I
what
have
y'all.
everything else, just don't have a location, so I don't know if we needed to go somewhere to get that. And if so, then that's what I would suggest to Viscus.
Gotcha.
I just have that he's a dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all the information that y'all were given after y'all beat Razor, in the fight. He's just sort of, y'all asked him a little bit, and he just said that he was going to give you a heads up about Crag. He's a bit of a, you know, well, whatever he said. I can't remember. That was a long time ago. That was like 1,000 years ago.
I know, right?
Um,
All right. Well, Viscus, I think we should maybe hit up a tavern and see if we can find where this Crag Thunderfist might be. I mean, I don't know if we should go back down to the club. If you get my drift, I think maybe we need to figure out where he is. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But an innkeeper might know of an individual, maybe not in the nice part of town.
Yeah. Here. We gotta figure this out at some point too. I figured
Uh,
out a little bit of it's coded, and you're probably better at this than I am. And I'm going to have you hand you a coded letter. The one that me and you deciphered.
yeah, yeah.
Say when you have time, look it over.
I don't read this language.
It's not language, you dope. Like, look, so like the first one, right? Clearly the words are scrambled, right? So it's your.
Okay, all right, I get you. I thought this was like
Second
dwarvish or
one.
something again.
No. So the first two are easy, right? It's like your drop. With drop, it's not falls or it's a location, which I noticed from the L and O on the second one's probably location. But I ain't got time to do all this. And you like doing stuff like this.
I do. I do like my puzzles. All right, let's go to a tavern and maybe we'll get our drink and get a
Find
little
out about your
rest.
boy Crag while we're
Yes,
at
and
it.
find out about Craig. It's interest, my boy. Since your boy's glowing boy, we all got to go face him.
Well, I mean, last time I fought the main guy, I figured you fight the main guy this time and I'll fight the grunt, Well, fair's fair.
I got you. Well, I mean, Glowin did fight him too. He did. He stood up. He stepped up and did his 1v1. That was. It was
Yeah, oh,
impressive. I was happy for him.
pretty decent enough. He didn't hit the dirt.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, no, he held his own for sure. So definitely say, but when we fought, I definitely didn't fight the goon. You did, so you hit the guy this time.
Yep, I just got the lucky last blow on him.
Nope. I'm gonna give you a little fist bump and start walking towards the tavern.
Yep. Let me see. Where's our map? Um, we are at the unrolling scroll. No inns stand out in the in the map to me. So, if the DM could suggest a place,
What about Marv's Tavern, which is not on the map, but it was the place where her Fight Club initiated.
okay.
Right here, right, Wayne?
Oh no, I think it was in this area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So East Way, I believe is what it was. I think I can pull that up real fast, but oh, it's in the Brampton district. So probably more closer to this area then.
Okay.
So y'all are going to the other side of the city, my guys. But yeah. So yeah, I guess as y'all, start moseying along in that direction, trying to go figure out about this, I have currently forgotten his name already. Crag
Crag.
Thunderfist. Correct. We are going to move over to Drac. Sir, as you wake up in the morning, your shoulders still ache, but you are feeling rested. What's up, guy?
He's gonna actually sit up in bed. He's starting to get a little twitchy, so he actually reaches into what's left of his good shirt and pulls out a lone surviving cigar that he had stashed in their back. And he goes, "Motherfucker!" And he lights it up, and he's just looking about the room.
All right. Well, I guess besides what we've already discussed, there's not much there. I guess there's like a few items of interest. Again, we've already talked about. But no, yeah, the room seems to be fairly empty. Like it's just you. I guess your rifle. So I don't know if you're sleeping with your rifle, but
He was holding on to it because of,
yep. You never know
exhaustion.
when old big guy's gonna sneak in.
He's also going to look to the table where he left where he had just now put his matches.
Yeah. I mean, you see your matches, that little letter.
He actually picks up the letter and actually will look it over again. And he takes a very deep, angry breath, and his cigar goes faster than it should normally.
All
And
right.
then he'll actually put the letter into his jacket, pick up his rifle, and actually head outside the tavern. He's going to go
Toward the tavern.
not the tavern, the spring.
Oh, okay. You're outside of Saffron's place. I got you.
Yeah. And he's going to go take a walk, particularly in this area for a while.
Okay.
Aimlessly.
All right. Yeah. Not really doing anything. Just sort of walking.
Yep. If he sees any clothing stores, he'll probably pop in one of those.
Okay.
After all, he's going to need to get some new threads.
You do? No, not that button. There we go. No, yeah, I mean, you can hop into that clothing shop. Kind of a little bit on the higher end side since you're in the upper city, but is that what you want to do?
He's gonna go inside the shop, see if he can find anything.
Yeah, you see there's a couple of ladies and a guy sort of working in the place. One of the girls is sort of, basically checking over some of the clothes, making sure everything looks presentable. Another one of the other girls working somewhere in the back. The man is sort of at the counter right now. It's like, ah, uh, what can we do for you?
I'm looking for some new clothing.
Right. Well, don't
He'll
mean
actually,
go on.
he'll actually jingle his coin bag to prove he has gold.
Ah, well, you may look around if you like. If you have any questions, our ladies would be willing to see what they can find that would fit your size. Whenever you have found something, come to me.
Yes, I actually would like their input. I need something that can form fit well and have a hooded mask so I can blend in more and not get the goblin treatment.
I see. So you're looking for a special order then? We
Yes.
can find. Are you wishing the entire fit be special ordered, or would you like us just simply modify something?
Modify.
Well, we'll look around, find a coat and/or jacket that you like, and we'll see what we can do from there.
And he's gonna search for a while.
Yeah, one of the girls is gonna come up to you, and she'll show you like where the jackets are. Sort of kind of help you just like pull out a few. Like sometimes she's the one who's like she's looking at something, holding it up to you, thinking it's like does this look good on him? Putting it away. They're showing you a few options. It's gonna take a little bit, but I would say describe the one you just found, the one that you like.
Has a silvery white hood with a built-in mask that can go up to his nose and cover.
The hood will be added into it. No, that's the modified thing. So like the coat itself.
The coat would be similar to what he is currently wearing, but it adds more accent to the blue and gray.
Okay,
Make it more pop out.
I gotcha. All right.
And a lot more pockets too. So he doesn't have to have one pocket just for the cigars and they get destroyed again.
I gotcha. Yeah. She's gonna sort of, y'all gonna pull it out. She's gonna look at it next to you and she's like, it really is your color. She sort of, hands that to you. If like, are you sure this is the one you want? We have a few more options.
It's good enough.
She'll just sort of gesture for you to take it over to the counter. Assuming as you do, the man will just like, the man knows what he wants at least. You have a certain style you prefer. Now let's see. Oh, out of character. Let me check my prices. 10,000 gold. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay.
And I am literally 9,500 coins short of that.
Oh well, better luck next time.
I think we all are that short on gold. For that amount.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Okay. Well, as is, this jacket will run you about And I'm assuming you just want the jacket, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this will run you about 5 silver, then add in the modification. You're probably looking about 9 silver.
He'll actually drop 3 gold down.
We'll have it done by the night.
Oh, that's your tip. That's the 2 golds. Your guys' tip for that.
And indeed it is, and we will have it done by the night. He sort of claps his hands. Well, the girl in the back runs up and grabs it, and he's just, to the front of the line, please. But yeah, he'll give you that nod, just a little sort of affirmation that, you know, business done. But he will just sort of stand there and sort of look at you, sort of wondering if there's anything else you wanted or whatever else you're going to do in his shop.
There's one thing that I would like to know.
If I have an answer, I shall provide.
Have you heard of any story of a trickster little gnome that likes to create big boobs?
I'm not one that likes to make big booms, particularly. I mean, I'm sure there are a few, but the only trickster that I'm aware of, I don't think I've heard anything about him in a little while. It's not very many gnomes in this side of the city. Anything else?
Let's just say I was looking for an old friend, and this place would have been the best place. Baldur's Gate, anyway, would have been the best place to find him. But I guess he's not here either. But
It's a big city. I mean, not everybody is capable of getting into the upper city. You either have to know somebody, or, well, I mean, technically they let just about anybody through. Don't take offense.
he just gives a grin, like, because he knows exactly how that feels. But I'll get out of your hair so it doesn't. Because a non-paying customer doesn't need to be in the room.
You have already paid, so technically you are a paying customer. But
For that order.
without trying to sound too rude, there might be other customers who might find your self a little distasteful. I, however, welcome you.
He'll actually tip his head as into a light bow, and then he'll leave the store.
Just ta-ta. The door closes behind you, and I guess what's your next step?
Continue his enthusiastical walk in the circle around Upper City.
Gotcha. Just sort of killing time for a little bit until you figure out what your next task is.
Yeah, and also if he needs to go run and boogin to help any party.
You need to what?
To run and boogin and see if his party needs help.
Oh, okay. I mean, you do have
Or-
the sending stone.
Yeah, but he's not gonna activate it unless they activate it first. That way, he's just not trying to get nosy in their business.
Okay. Then I guess yeah, just walk around the upper city. Like that specific area in the upper city. Kind of looking for your friends, see if anything pops off, but just chilling otherwise, just I guess thinking.
Thinking on what the letter said, and if he should tell his party about the letter.
Understood.
Even though that could get him in trouble.
Understood. We are going to. Why do I not have this stuff? Got to pull up a bunch of stuff because we're gonna do some JT stuff now. Even though he's not here, because he's He's in his truck, driving from Franklin.
Arrest that man.
Alrighty, man, it's been forever since we've had to do this. He wants to wake up and understand some runes on this little axe and try and figure out what's going on. The gall of this guy, can you believe it? That's what I said.
I say that's pretty tame from them go and find a secret tunnel.
Oh, I forgot that I can also actually give him access to this. You just can't edit it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let me figure this out super quick. I would have done this already, but I've been at work, and work is annoying. I'm not supposed to work Mondays, but I work Mondays now. Fuck those guys. Alright, so... Mr. GT, want you to know that you need to do this during a short rest and or a long rest. So I'm assuming, since this is early in the morning, you're going to be doing this on a short rest, so you're going to spend an hour doing this. Need to make an intelligence arcana check or a wisdom religion check. Let's see what you are better at. Man, that's a flat 0 in both. I mean, both are intelligence checks, so. You know what? Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Okay. Arcana. See what we got. All right. Let's see where this goes actually from here. Yeah, unfortunately, you, despite your efforts trying to understand the rune for this hour, you've rolled a 4. It's a little bit past your grasp of understanding right now. You're like, I guess you feel like it's something super simple that you should know, but it's just escaping you at the moment. Probably one of those things, like, once it clicks in, you're gonna feel like an idiot. But for now, you know, just you can't understand this rune as it is. Assuming you can hear me, JT. Was there anything else you wanted to try? And like I said, it spins up an hour, so I am gonna move to somebody else, but I want to just, you know, don't want to just have that also be the only thing that happens.
No, that's it for right now.
All right.
I just want to I want to knock out most of that.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Oh. Wait, so you're gonna try and spend like most of the day, or just that 1 hour?
Most of the day, unless something happens or anything.
Okay. I gotcha. Then I will focus on that in a little bit. We're gonna go back over to the dynamic duo. Also Squeakers, because don't forget about him. He hasn't been fed this morning.
What about Chatter?
He lives in my bag of rations. I just buy some every time I go to the tavern because I figure all I have left is the meat, no biscuits.
Well, wait a minute. Didn't Su Yen have squeakers?
No,
so
he
yeah,
is
it's
cheddar.
Oh, okay.
Squeaker stays with me. He was sitting on the shelf watching out last night for about 5 minutes before I fell asleep.
I thought during the chaos of being under, when we were underground, you handed him off to Su Yen, but I'm wrong.
I mean, I don't, like maybe that happened, but you think Squeakers is like in a panic going to be with somebody else other than Viscous or you?
No, no.
He's going to find the first opportunity to get close to the people that he knows will have helped him his entire life.
Well, that's good. Cheddar can give us all the juicy details that were going on with Su Yen.
Yeah, I mean, Cheddar will probably end up telling Squeakers most of it.
He's our man on the inside.
Dude, there's this angel dude.
First, I was flying, and holy shit!
No, I'd make sure to scratch him and slide a biscuit his way in the bag. Tell him it's a good day for him just to lay low.
All right. All white. Yeah, he's not gonna question it too much, and he's just like, oh, good, because yesterday was crazy. Just eating his little biscuit. Give me just a second. I have returned in 3 seconds. Boom, boom. Okay. Moving on, my friends. We're gonna close the little character sheet because I don't need that open right now. Not Suyin. Suyin is doing something else right now. Viscous and Cinder. That's who we're talking about. Got y'all's names just running away from me. Yeah, as y'all are, making y'all's way down through the city, or basically down to the lower city, moving past Eastway into Brampton, you'll kind of know how to get to Mars Tavern. Really, like, I'm pretty sure both y'all have kind of the same background, I think. So you'll have that same little background character trait. I know Viscous has it at least.
Mine's different.
Okay.
I have a contact in. I'm supposed to. It's the ear to the ground thing, but.
Oh, okay. I got you.
People in the criminal underworld, rough and tumble folk of the streets.
I gotcha. Yeah. Maybe one day you'll call upon that thing.
I was planning on, trying to work that in with the fighting arena, or the club.
Okay.
Because it's like it says this connection comes in the form of a contact in any city you visit, a person who provides information about the people and places of the local area. So, I mean, we just haven't really established ourselves in the fighting guild yet. So,
I gotcha. Well,
but there might be some in other places, and that could be our.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? I guess that's the. I mean, you kind of have now, at least a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit. We're getting there.
But yeah, so like as y'all start heading towards, I will go ahead and move y'all with this actually. But this is where y'all would be somewhere in that area. Y'all two move into Marv's Tavern. You don't really see Marv or what was his name? Grum. Neither one of those guys are really present right now. You do see another pretty big, bulky guy behind the counter. Well, there's one guy at the front. He's the guy's letting y'all in, sort of like stops y'all for a second, and it's just, oh, y'all were the guys that were here the other night, right? Yeah, y'all are good. Go on.
Oh, I appreciate that. Viscous, do we want to go down there? Should we try to ask him?
I mean, I think if we're gonna kill two birds, one stone, one of them birds needs to be in a corner booth.
Oh, so down there? Are you talking about the note?
I'm talking about all the notes as well as your stuff. I mean, we can
Yes.
find the information on either floor, but eyes come at a price.
All right.
Yeah, definitely best to, do any talking down there.
Alrighty. We will head on down then.
Hey, see if they can send me up a drink.
You got it. A drink does sound nice. We'll try to get you taken care of.
Appreciate it. Yep. But yeah, as y'all sort of go down into almost like a little under cellar, which is the bar. It's kind of despite it being early in the morning, it's kind of half loaded. There's kind of actually quite a lot of people here. It's not like every booth is taken up and all that, but for it being a morning, yeah, there's a lot of people here. Yeah. Where y'all going? What y'all doing?
I guess first let's head to to the bar area.
Alright. Oh, yes. Yeah. What you getting?
I would like just a something strong, but not too strong.
Hmm.
I'm gonna need it. I got a little glimpse of what I'm about to read, and ain't gonna be fun.
We don't get much reading types here. But it'll be 1 silver.
Alrighty, and Viscus, you getting one?
I'm alright, but your doorman said he's awfully thirsty.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I was gonna get you and him.
Oh, I'm alright. Thank you, though, brother.
Well, then I will take 2, please.
Alright. Coming right up. Sort of, goes over, pulls out a couple of mugs. Pours, can't really read the label on it, but he pours some sort of strong, clear alcohol into it and hands it to you.
And I'll ask him, is there like an open kind of corner booth we could take over for a few minutes? Or is there some like only reserved spots or something? What's the situation down here?
Nah, no reserve spots. So you can find a spot back there. You can sit wherever you like. Most people know to mind their business if they know what's good for them.
Sounds good to me. And
Just remember, if someone gets nosy, you take the fighting outside.
Fair enough. And I will gather the 2 drinks and start looking for an open booth with Viscus.
Yep. As we start walking away, I'm just gonna pull out one of my bottles of wine.
All right. Yeah.
Start drinking it.
Yeah, they're not gonna send that guy a drink.
No, I gotta do it. Once we find it, yeah. Let's find a table, a booth,
Yeah.
corner booth.
Oh yeah, tell you what, just both of y'all give me a perception check real quick. Let's see if y'all can find a booth that's not taken up.
Eyes of an eagle.
One of y'all for sure. And as y'all are looking around, Cinder, you see like a couple of like not exactly like full booths. You're like looking on one side of the room, Viscus looking on the other side. You see a good couple of spots that are empty, but yeah, Viscus is like, oh no, like perfect. That little back corner way over there, nobody's even near that spot. Yeah, pretty empty table. Like actually, like a table or so next to y'all is completely empty, so y'all don't really like. Someone have to be really paying attention to be able to sort of get nosy.
Or really obvious. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I will. As we get over there, I'll put my drink down, and then I'll just I'll let Viscus know. I'll be right back with Viscus, and I'm gonna run upstairs to bring that guy his beer.
Yep. While he goes up, I'm just gonna pull out that book on the lab rune experiments and start going over them again.
All right. Yeah. Cinder, as you sort of come up, and guys sort of just like, oh shit, you're a real one, man. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, man. You keep up the good work. All right.
Oh hell yeah. And yeah, he's gonna sort of start chugging it.
Yep. I left mine downstairs. Should have brought it up and I could have cheesed you, but yeah, I didn't want to be suspicious. So you enjoy it, and I'll head back downstairs.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, you
Man, if
had
only it was this easily to like drug and, and intoxicate a guard. Damn it.
well, guard's on duty. This guy's he's on duty, but he is a guard, but he's a different kind of guard. He's a bouncer, just a difference.
All right. Yep. Heading back to Viscus.
Yeah, you head back down. Head back. Chill at y'all's table. This has already got all these notes pulled out. Yeah.
Take a big sip of my beer. And I'll start reading.
Start dipping into these things.
Yeah. Looking through it, I would definitely have flashes of like suppressed memories and sort of looking PTSD. Yeah, this ain't a fun read here.
You don't say.
No. And I'm
While
just
I'm
every now and
scanning
then
over this, I'll just keep an eye out, letting him dive into his.
every now and then looking up and checking on Viscus. I know he's reading it too, or his as well.
I mean, you'll see me not looking happy, just a little less phased than you, as I'm not reading personalized notes.
Yeah, Viscus, I'll give you. Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check. Just keeping your eyes out, seeing. Yeah, right now it doesn't look like anybody's paying you any mind. Occasionally, you see someone that maybe you like barely recognize from the other night when there was that mob of people in Fight Club. He just looks at you and he just gives you the nod, and is like, "Hey, I recognize you." And then like goes back to his table doing talking with whatever. It's not really paying y'all no mind. Just, "Hey, I saw you."
Yeah, the periodic times when I lock eyes with him, I'll just like tip the wine bottle towards him.
Yeah, he'll do the same. Raise the mug and down it and go back to his business. Yeah, that's really the most people pay attention to y'all right now. Yeah, as y'all are reading through these notes, I mean, of course, any question that's not gonna meta or anything, I'll answer for you, or just tell me what. Tell me what.
No, after I finish my notes, I to just finish down the rest of my beer and then kind of motion over to Viscus to like let me get a sip of that of his wine bottle.
I gotcha.
I'm just gonna pull you out a whole new one and be like, yeah, I
Pour
needed
my
one last night too.
yeah.
Give me a Constitution check, Cinder.
I'm gonna pour
Or I guess
myself
saving throw. Excuse me.
yes. I will also pour myself a healthy glass or a healthy pour into my glass.
Oh, I'm just handing you the bottle.
Ooh, you started this morning off good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was traumatizing.
Yeah, it's like
Again, thanks.
you're welcome. Isn't that like half a DM's job to traumatize its players?
I suppressed these memories for a reason, sir. Okay.
But no, yeah. As you down your drink, get that last gulp down. It's kind of like a mix between like normally this drink wouldn't have too big of an effect. It's pretty good, pretty strong for what you bought it for. But yeah, maybe it's just what you're reading right now. You're just mind and body following suit. It's not in the right place.
Well, I'm glad we're over on this side where nobody can see us. As I lean over to my edge of the table and and I wash it out with that fresh. Thanks for the fresh bottle. I would not want you getting this backwash. I'm just kind of washing my mouth out with that.
Oh.
Start shaking my head and I put the book I'm reading down and I point to a couple things in it. So, main concern is that as I point to the false Hydra egg to him, as the last sentence is in all caps and it says, "Do not remove this egg."
Mm-hmm.
What happens if they fuck that up? Or what happens if this is the time when it can be made useful?
Hmm. I do remember reading that about the egg, but I am struggling finding it to recall it right now.
Lab room experiments.
Uh, 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 uh.
3 down.
One, two. Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, well, listen. I mean, I think we should definitely use this information we can garner from this, but um, I don't. We can't let it control what we do. You know what I'm saying.
I'm not
We can't.
arguing. It's just more information for us to keep.
No,
Maybe
no, no.
have
I'm with you.
somebody, tell the gods. Rather, you tell the gods if you want. But as
About
I kind of just look to them, I'm just gonna point down to the next two. Here's a problem for us, and I point to the elder brain and the dead beholder. Beholder
mhm.
said the weird head with all the eyeballs. It says only had 3 eyes remaining, and they were being picked apart for ingredients. That thing looked pretty scary. Can't be using that for any good. And that giant ass brain. First of all, what the fuck did it come from? Second of all, what are they doing with that?
Well, didn't you? Isn't that what you saw down there?
Yeah, but I didn't touch any of it.
No, I know, I know. You saw both those things, right?
So everything that's listed in here is what was in there, except for
Even
the
the
first
egg.
shit. That's like a baby like granddaughter version of me that they're using for bullshit.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, even you didn't see an
Yeah,
egg in there, did you?
I saw an egg. I saw a weird head with a bunch of tentacles. I saw a giant brain, and I saw those 3 wolves, along with Miss Abigail, whose notes I conveniently left with Saffron. As
Okay.
usual. So
Well, I guess what we need to do is gather everybody up and go speak with whoever went down there, like, and what they what the hell they found. I mean, I'm
you
worried they didn't
mean
find
that
much.
Gloin had the stone? Well, oh, you talking the guards? I mean, that's if they
Yes,
even went down there.
yes,
I mean,
yeah, exactly.
you remember y'all didn't tell them like y'all told them it was in Tumbledown, but like
I thought Suyen told him we were doing the haunted mansion case.
okay, yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe that's true.
Yeah.
Heard.
mean, let's be honest, Cinda. They've cleaned that place.
No, I mean, I'm with you on that, but I mean, I guess we just turn this information over to them, and they can we'll make copies of it for ourselves just so we can reference it. But
I mean, let's be
and
honest, Cinda. What the hell is someone gonna do with the Hydra?
that's I was just about to say any one of these things would be trouble for a city, or I mean, look how much trouble it was just in the underground. They didn't even realize that was going on down there. Just undead everywhere, chaos. But I mean, a Hydra coming out now. That's it.
I'm gonna reach my hand up to call for a drink, see if the bartender or barmaid or anything responds.
Yeah, it takes a couple of like a few moments, but you can see like bartender's like helping someone else for a second. Looks over to check around, sees your hand up, see him just shout to one of the ladies who's just sitting at one of the bar stools and just like, hey, go fucking help one of the customers. She gets up, starts moseying on, brings over like just a small drink. It's like a little bottle, probably of like wine. Doesn't really have a label on it either. She's like, yeah. It's the refill?
Actually, Dow, yeah, could he get a refill? And how much are your bottles of wine?
Depends on what you're looking for.
Just basic shits for me is fine.
Okay. No, just one gold will be fine.
1 gold a bottle?
Yeah, well, yeah, for the whole bottle.
Okay. How much was his drink again?
His mug was, I believe,
1 silver.
yeah.
I'm gonna put 2 silver on that, and I'm gonna put 8 gold and say, I get 6 bottles of wine, and that other 2 gold is for whereabouts on a dwarf named Thundercrack.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I got you on the drinks.
It is Crag Thunderfist.
Yeah, that guy. As I point to Cinder.
Yeah, the moment you said Craig, I knew who you were talking about. I'll see if I can find someone who knows something about him. Oh, that she's gonna, walk back. Oh, after, takes the money. Comes back a few moments, takes her a few minutes, so I guess you'll have like a little bit of time to chit chat before she comes back. Unless there's like, but yeah, she's gonna, comes back. She's got somebody else with her. It doesn't take you, too long to, realize that it's the gnome guy. Their little
say,
bookkeeper.
"Hey, boss, how's it going?"
Hey there. Oh, I see y'all loading up on drinks for the day.
I always gotta keep good drink for a good tale later, right?
Oh yeah, I gotcha. So I heard about Razor. Knocked him good.
Knocked him clean.
Oh well, I mean, as long as it was a good, clean fight, that's what matters. Oh, that being said, before we move on to y'all's business, we gotta move on to our business. You, my fellows, and if I remember correctly, your dwarven friend, he's not around?
He's all fucking around somewhere.
I gotcha.
Yeah, dwarf shit to do. You know how dwarves are.
Well, you let him know that he is no longer a fledgling in our little group. You, or him, and y'all included, are now what we would call knuckles. Yeah, first official fighters, y'all ain't no scrubs. And I feel like y'all don't deserve to be treated as such.
Do we get a special badge or something?
No, it's a honorary title.
Oh, okay.
Trying to fix something, because it's not doing the right thing. Yeah. Whale. A whale. This is strange and not working, and that annoys me. Let me fix this real fast. I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, actually, I have it right here. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm awesome. Past me is awesome, not me. Past me is awesome. Current me is oblivious to what I did. This is why you prepare ahead of time. Well, that being said, though, as y'all, oh, okay. JT just got home. Going to set his volume a little bit higher now. But yeah. Y'all and y'all's little buddy Glowing. As I said, y'all are now ranked up as Knuckles. Y'all got 3 people to take out. Three more district champions we got. Crag Thunderfist is one of them. I believe that's who y'all were looking for. So y'all want to start with him?
As the next person?
That was the name we was told would be our next opponent after you guys officiate, or well, I don't know how to say it, made it like the next actual thing for us to do.
I
You told
gotcha.
us to find the information if we could, and we was trying to do what we was told.
I gotcha. Well, you ended up getting some information out of old Razor, but I feel, maybe he either didn't tell y'all enough or there was some sort of misunderstanding. But While Crag Thunderfist is one of the steps in y'all's way, he is not the only fight y'all must, participate in and beat before moving up. You got Crag, Seraphina, and Ignatius. But Crag, if you're looking for him, from what I understand, he hangs out around the steeps.
What was the third one again, Wayne?
Ignatius. Ignatius, or however Viscous will pronounce it.
What was the Seraphina?
Yeah, you're gonna have Crag over in the steeps, Seraphina's over in Sea Tower, and Ignatius is over up on Heapside.
Side. Scribble some notes. Thank you.
Oh yeah, of course. Next time y'all, once y'all finish with those guys, y'all let me know. And
Oh wait a minute. I got a question.
all right,
Is Seraphina a woman?
yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, okay.
Hey, let me tell you, you better not be thinking twice about laying some hands on her, cause she will fold you like a pretzel. And trust me, it won't be the kind you want in the bedroom. She's a fetching lady, but you gonna fetch some hands if you mess with her.
I got you. At the orphanage, they didn't like us. They frowned upon us, picking on the girls and all. So
And well, you don't pick on her, she's gonna pick on you.
all right.
Gonna look at Sun and be like, scared to punch a girl?
I mean, I wouldn't say scared. I just, what would the sister say? What would they say in that deal? They did us so hard.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I totally understand. Like, it's definitely an admirable quality.
You know
in
what? You're
most
right.
Situations.
You're right. We should do the right thing and be like, listen, you can we'll give her a chance to not fight us. How about that? And then, then if she swings on us, well, I mean, I guess all's fair in the Fight Club.
And if you're willing to let this lady take first swing on you, be my guest. I'm not so nice.
I mean, I'm not going to sit there with my chin out, but I mean, if she starts winding back a punch, I'm gonna, put my guard up.
Well, is there anything else I can help you lads with?
No.
No.
We appreciate your help, sir.
All right.
And I hope they treat you right here.
Oh, yeah, they do. Anyways, yeah, like I said, y'all know where to find me. I'll be right here. Whenever y'all beat up old Crag, Seraphina, and Ignatius, you come back down and come see me.
We will.
I'll just politely nod.
He's gonna sort of look to you, Viscous, and it's like, now you got a head on your shoulders. You know not to take a person lightly. And that's gonna save you around here. He's gonna start walking away.
I hope this is like a giantess of a woman.
As
She's like 12
he
feet
walks away,
tall.
I'm gonna look over to Sin and say, "What you gonna do when that Mudo man sister comes? You gonna lean your chin out to her too?"
No, that's different, okay? And you listen, in all honesty, I don't want to kill them or hurt them. Like, just like I would with this person, I will give them a chance to not fight us. They are victims just like we are. I mean, clearly, look what they put us through. There's no telling what they put them through. So I would like to give them the option to, join us in taking down our oppressors and our abusers.
I'm just gonna sigh and look at him and say, "Just promise me you'll read the room in a situation and not let it get a knife in your belly."
Yeah, well, definitely. I mean, that dagger he had. No way. There's no telling what they. Especially since we whooped his butt. Like they're gonna send 10
No,
times more at
I'm not
us.
talking about him. I'm talking about in general. if you're gonna go soft on us because there's a lady, who's to say his sister don't come in and just catch you before you can even pay attention?
Well, I mean, well, hold on. When we were down here and we were getting initiated in, I don't remember any females punching us, but I could be wrong. There were a lot of fists flying. So I was under the impression that it was like a boys' club.
Sexist.
I'm just gonna smile as I lean back and drink a sip of my wine. Before I do, I'm just gonna look at you and say, "I'm gonna tell Dorora that you lend your chin out to chicks."
Dorora is a does not count. Okay.
Yeah, but as I finish, I go, yeah, but don't you think she probably just gonna take you out to the woods and beat the shit out of you for that?
No, I don't. Because
It's one of us. As I
I
start
think
drinking again.
I think a regular person, Dorora would agree, is not the same,
Clearly,
especially comparing to her.
I mean, so I mean, this person's not just a regular person. If she's in a spot like this and in one of the champion spots, for one, and for two, I mean, wouldn't an assassin look like a regular person? The Moodle guy did.
Mm, yeah, sorta. I mean, upon further inspection, he was he looked a little rough. You know.
I feel you. I'm just saying. Looks
I
are
mean,
deceiving.
like, I'm sorry to cut you off, but like, not to say that I'm like the bright and shining, prince over here or anything. I mean, look at me, but.
Belle of the ball, huh?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Atta boy, Cinda. Well,
But
I'm
you
gonna
know what? You're right. She's in here. She's a part of it. She knows what's coming. Sucker puncher. I got you. It's good advice, Visky. It's good advice.
Kick her
gonna
in the
smile.
balls.
Just gonna smile and put my bottle down and be like, well, what's first on the to-do list? We got the bird you wanted done. I mean, I guess we figure out the list while we go look to kick someone's ass.
Yes, because I wouldn't mind. I needed a drink after this, but after reading all this, but I wouldn't mind getting a little my knuckles a little dusty, a little dirty.
Against a fight that's not life-threatening.
Yes.
Yeah. And what do you say? Next couple nights we start doing some real research on this shit, and maybe what you say Gwen took, and we figure out what the fuck's going on with this lab shit.
Yeah, I mean, whatever we can figure out from it, yeah. Definitely got to decipher that. Nope.
We got notes on you. We could start seeing if any of it correlates with anything.
What you mean with anything?
Your
Like what
whole
you took from
story
the library?
I mean, what I gave you.
Yeah.
Possibly. And also, we could maybe see if that might explain what happened with the big green boom you keep speaking of.
I mean, we all. Yeah. Okay. All right.
That it happened. You said you felt it. I didn't feel it.
No, I was
The one
telling
that
you
said
what
he
I
saw
saw.
something that felt it and clashed. Maybe
Hey,
you're doing some research to figure it out.
listen. Well, when we went to that field, when we were outside of town, I mean, did it not look like I described? There were
No,
bodies everywhere, and everything was charred, and
it did. Cinda. I'm just gonna put my hand on the trigger. You're missing the point. I'm saying you mentioned how something came from. I'm just gonna point at your chest. That saved us, right? That's what you said.
Mm,
Maybe this
yeah, it
note
came
can
from me.
explain it.
Yes.
All
It was
right,
like,
so
listen,
maybe we can
it was
draw
like
upon it
my.
if it's not related to the big kaboom theory I have.
Say it again.
I said maybe we can start testing theories and stuff as long as we know it's not related to my big kaboom theory.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like the idea of uh, mm, messing with researching, finding out. All good. I don't want to rely upon things that were his.
I don't want to rely on any of his stuff either.
Yeah.
I want to rely on what we are capable of doing. And if these
Yes.
notes say you can do more and you've experienced yourself doing more, who's to say you can't focus and consistently do it, huh?
Well, this is my concern. The stone. Um, it looked a little weird to me. I mean, not just weird. I was seeing all kinds of stuff coming off of it, like this pulsing. The pulsing that you were like feeling, and I just the way what we've been seeing about what's been some of the things I've seen in these notes and all.
I'm gonna start to like do a reassuring gesture and be like, I understand that. I'm not saying touch the stone at all. I think touching the stone would be the stupidest thing for you if you can see shit that we can't with it.
Yeah,
Means
no,
you
I
have a
don't.
stronger connection. But what I am saying is, I mean, they've stated it multiple times, Cinder. We're not complete.
Well,
Which
maybe
means
they'll
that,
leave us alone then.
or if we're gonna go through with our plan to shut this shit down, maybe we figure out what makes us complete.
Yeah, I mean, no, we shutting this shit down for sure.
mean-
But
I mean, Cindy, there's got to be more than just you going big and you doing fire chains. I mean, that's cool as shit, but you know there's more to it than that.
well, I get all protective and I'm good against poisons and I'm sure there's more,
I'm
but
gonna look
listen,
at you.
I don't want to unknowingly play into their game. That's why I'm real apprehensive about that stone, especially since I was seeing shit. Like last thing I want is to touch that, and then like I don't know, I
I
lose
understand that,
control. Right?
but check this out. Check this out. Hold your hand up and trust me.
I hold my hand up, and I
All right.
trust you.
So Wayne, I'm gonna do the little 1 inch punch thing, but I'm gonna poke him before I do it, and he's gonna feel the little jolt of my manifest blow lightning before I punch him, and he doesn't feel any more lightning and just feels my regular like fist connecting.
Okay.
And when I look at him, I say, "Look, I'm not saying I do, but I'm jelly. They put me into shit. Well, my grandchildren, whatever the fuck you want to call the Viz 4. Okay, they put that onto shit. That shit like makes it to where stuff is like held in place in stasis. So what if the earlier models didn't work like that and we had something else? I ever since I've been playing with those gauntlets and stuff and watching Suyin do the lightning stuff, and I got really involved with the lightning stuff, and put my gauntlets on. I feel like
Mm,
every now and then
I've noticed.
I can produce the same little jolt. It's nowhere near what the gloves and wraps do, but I can do this every now and then, which means maybe my body's adapting. I don't know. But who's to say we can't find out? And who's to say this can't make us stronger? We're gonna need to be stronger. How'd you do in that fight with Brian?
I mean, I did spectacularly. He did not touch me. With a smug look on my face.
You just you see a like uncertain, like, yeah, right look and go, but my
Yeah,
point being, did you take him down?
I hit him once. Granted, it was with a crossbow, and he fucking brushed that shit
And
off
he
like
looks
it was
confused
nothing.
as shit when he said crossbow.
Oh, okay, I was keeping my distance. All right. He literally, he about turned his brother Drac into twins. Okay.
Exactly.
Like,
Triplets.
So let me ask you, could you handle him in a fight? Do you think me and you right now
man,
can handle him in a fight? I don't.
mm, I mean, Drax's a little bit of a bitch, so I'm joking. I'm joking. It looked like he swung that fucking sword like really, really strong. He hit a. Let me tell you this. He hit a wall so hard he couldn't pull it out. Okay, of the wall like that. It was an impressive blow, but
So, but let me ask you. So I'm agreeing that you think we could not take him, correct?
I will concede to this. that
Okay.
I could not take him alone.
Do you
But I wouldn't
think
be alone because
do
I
you
got my
think
best
if we
bud with me.
were stronger or more, as you see the air parentheses, complete with our abilities, we could? Because right now,
Mm,
I mean, I hate to say it, every time the man comes, we put our tails between our legs and we haul ass. It's worked, we're alive, but how long can we keep doing that?
in all fairness, they put their tails between. Well, they put our tails between our legs, and then they hauled ass. Okay, that first time. Second time, yeah, we did run. Um,
And that time I was carrying someone back, and I wasn't
yes.
able to stand with you, which
As, well,
you
I was
get what I'm
carrying.
saying, right? There's always going to be situations. We got to feel like we can take something by ourselves if we have to. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't take them. That man will turn me into to crushed grapes quicker than anything.
Hmm.
Now, if I could control more aspects of what I can do, as I'm kind of the dum dum of the group. Maybe I feel like we could have a chance and put a plan where we all could work together and take them out.
I
But right
agree,
now, I
but
don't even think with all of us working together at the current, level that we can handle, we can't take this man out. This man is gonna murder us.
mm,
And if he's being ordered around by the doc and this other guy, how strong are they? Ain't no strapping those special items from that little person's house over there that gives us all the magic shit. That ain't helping us.
well, I mean, you do bring up a good point. Like, why is Drax's brother working for these people? Like, either what do they have on him, or what are they offering him? That's what I want to know.
They mentioned, as I lean in a little closer, they mentioned that Vecna guy. So I mean, but from what I read, that's like a deity, bro. We ain't taking on gods. So what?
I mean,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Maybe look, whatever that green shit was above the quote unquote weave of magic. We've been told about this. The stick that broke, remember? Which means that is the highest level of magic that can be used on this realm, is what they explained. And that came down, something that was going to break that. It should never be in this place. And you stopped it, meaning somehow inside of you is a power that is just as strong.
Kind of stuff.
I'm just saying the
I don't
best
know about that.
option. I'm just saying the best option is looking to get better.
I feel like it was the heat of the moment, and I got lucky. And to be honest, I didn't get that lucky because guess what? We all and I lean in real close. We all fucking basically dead. Everyone thinks we're dead. Whenever people sense us, we dead. I wouldn't say that I fucking did a whole lot. Okay.
We're walking around, we're breathing,
Yeah,
we're eating,
exactly.
we're drinking. I'm saying if we're gonna see this through, we're gonna have to deal with this man. And I'm determined to see it through, but I also understand right now it's suicide. And if he's, we don't even know if he's number 3. He could be like number 5 on the list. And if he's number 5, we ain't taking 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the
We
Espada.
blasting off and dying.
This reminds me. This was a whole lot easier when we just had to take out fucking Mr. M.
You're right, but
Or
it was
Doctor
also
M.
because we had no idea of what Mr. M, as you say, at the dock had on his tool belt. This is his tool belt we're seeing, bro. We were walking
Well,
into a clumsy. To be
I
honest,
feel like
we
I feel
should
like
be
he's a
thankful
tool
that
on someone's belt. The way these notes are talking about him.
you're right. You're right, but look what else is on that tool belt. And I'm just saying, we kind of don't want to say blessing in disguise, but we kind of a little bit humble that should we be that we got out of there. Because, I mean, when that castle crashed, we could have died. In that lab down there, we could have died from that stupid assassin that came. If we was just dumb and didn't pay attention, we could have died.
I
That's
mean,
never gonna change.
yeah, okay, you're right. So what? We say bail. We bail. Say fuck
But
it.
I mean, we could, but I mean,
I
that still
know.
don't help our situation. They're always gonna be hounding us. I'm just saying we gotta
Um,
get stronger.
well, it's just like
And
everything we done. We could have died. That fucking big snake serpent thing we dealt with. could have died.
Well,
Listen.
but
I'm
those
fine
are
with growing
situations.
stronger.
These are like people hunting us.
I'm fine with getting stronger. I feel like, that's why, another reason why I want to face these people down here is to work on our skills a little bit. But I ain't gonna, anything from him that he's met, I don't want to mess with it. Even if that stone is going to make me stronger.
I don't want you to touch the stone, but do me a
I'm
favor.
just saying.
Let's make a deal. When we ain't got shit going on, we wake up in the morning, me and you go fight each other. We try. And we try and push ourselves to the limits of what we can do each day. See if we can make ourselves grow. Deal?
Well, if we do that, then we won't be able to do the underground shit because we're going to be exhausted from doing our own shit.
We ain't got to do it now. That's why I said when we don't have shit going on.
Oh, okay. I
But
didn't hear that part.
We're off
Yes.
traveling, or we're just fucking off for the day while Suyin and everybody's sitting at the bathhouse. Maybe we go out in the woods and beat the shit out of each other. It's like the old days, huh?
Yeah, training. I get you. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Now we gotta inform everybody about, or at least glowing about where our next opponents are. And yeah, figure out what we're gonna do next with everyone else. We still got
Yeah,
a
I
couple
guess we gotta
missions to
go.
take care of.
Yeah, I guess we gotta go scoop him up, right?
I don't even know where he's at.
We got rings. You can call him.
I know.
Okay.
Let's see what he's doing. He's gonna be pissed we drinking without him, but whatever.
Just don't tell him we're drinking. Tell him we're eating toast.
All right, I will.
Somebody said they were drinking.
Mr. Glowin.
Well, hold that thought real fast. We're gonna stay in order real fast.
Yes.
And Drac, what are you doing, sir?
He is still meandering, and by the time these two have been talking, Drac would have got to about right here on his circle.
I don't know where Ray. Ah, okay.
Since he's just doing a big old circle.
All right. That it?
Yeah. And if something gets braided to him, he can always just take a detour. Because he's literally got nothing to do right now.
Oh, right. I was like, why can't I delete this? But that's because I'm just a player on that section. I'm a DM on this section. Anyways. Yeah, okay. Well, as of right now, doesn't seem like anybody's sort of like doing a whole heck of a lot. So yeah, I mean, I guess you're just wandering around the upper city.
Mm-hmm.
And got nothing right now for you. Trying to think of something for you, but I got nothing at the moment. We'll think of something. Actually, roll me a perception check. Okay. It's a little hard to tell from where you're at, but as you're like walking through the area, you said you were like over here or something in this area. It's like kind of like a sort of a split second thing. You're pretty sure you recognized over near the Boulders gate. It's like someone moving through the crowd, but it looked very familiar. Familiar woman. Didn't get a good glimpse, but they caught your eye for a second.
He's gonna now do the good old classic U-turn step and go that way.
Okay. Following them.
Kind of.
As you sort of, but you're following them, but keeping your distance. You notice that she is heading towards, the Touch and Glow bathhouse.
He's gonna start putting two and two together and think Delora.
I will say, yeah. As like you're sort of putting those things together. Like it's again right now, you just got the back of her head, but you're sitting there. It's like that does kind of look like Delora, at least like her hair.
Yeah, Drax is gonna say in a kind of hush, but tone, but loud enough to where what she is could hear him. Delora.
Yeah. For a little bit, like so she takes a couple of steps. There's a lot of people in y'all's way, so she does like sort of look around for a second, but doesn't seem to see you. So she does look around. Before sort of like you can see that she mutters something, but like you can't hear her. So
It's not does not work in reverse.
but yeah, she starts moving again, heading toward the Touch and Glow.
Well, he has nothing better to do. So he's just gonna head back to the Touch and Glow till he can go get his modified jacket later.
Your modified ejaculator?
Modified jacket later.
Okay. Man.
You are the third person this week that's misheard me.
Man, that's a pretty strong miss here. Oh my.
That's on you, boo boo.
Yeah, but yeah, you follow her all the way back to the Touch and Glow. It's about the time like she sort of steps, gets on the steps of there, starts moving up. She turns around, sort of looks around, makes eye contact with you. She sort of like has that like look of confirmation. It's like, it was you that I heard. And she's like, "This Drac, right?
Yep.
How you in the group been? I see y'all still kicking, or did something happen?"
We ran to Brian.
Don't
We're all
know,
alive.
don't know the name.
Big metal knight guy.
Oh. We should probably talk about that with everybody here.
Suyen's MIA. The boys are somewhere and glowing.
What's wrong with Suen?
I think the tunnels drove them a little crazy.
Okay, no, yeah, that makes sense too. Aarakocra don't like tight spaces. They prefer the freedom of the air. I can relate, but that's not the point. That does make sense. All right, well, we can leave him be for a little bit. He'll come back once his brain wraps around it and realizes that he's safe again. You said the rest of them were just somewhere in town?
Yep.
Well,
meanwhile, Drax actually gonna take his ring and be like, "Hey, V, D's here. You want to show her the girl or no?" And he'll just leave that message.
yeah, I guess that message would probably happen at some point near the end of yours and Cinder's conversation.
I'll just sigh, chug the rest of my bottle, and say, I mean, girl thinks we're monsters, so y'all do what you want. Aurora can probably help him, but we'll be on our way back. I'm gonna pull out 2 more bottles of wine and give one to Cinder as we start heading back.
Yeah, they were just like, girl? Y'all did the little hag girl come here?
No. You're gonna want to talk to me about that.
Oh, okay.
He knows more than I do.
Right. Well, then I will wait here. I'm assuming he's on the way.
Jack will shrug his shoulders, which would be probably bandage at this point, and the bandage is showing.
Just well, I'll wait here. She's gonna pull out a bottle. It's basically half empty. It just ain't much, but you want to share a drink?
Sure.
She's just gonna sort of gesture for y'all to come inside. The lady up front is just like, Miss Aurora. The usual room. And she just sort of nods. Y'all mosey on upstairs. It's like a room literally like three doors down from probably where Viscous and Cinder were keeping the girl. It's a pretty nice room, all things considered, but yeah, y'all just chilling in there. Currently, Saffron's not in today, at least as things are. Y'all don't see him. But yeah, I guess you and Daewar just kind of sort of chat and drink and all that good stuff. Spit some game, Drac.
Dire slice.
Kicking back over to Glowin. As you are, finishing up with your first round of, I guess, checking out your runes, trying to make sense of them, you're gonna get a message on the sending stone from good old Viscous, I think.
I believe that was Cinder that message.
Oh, it's from me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
Yep. Glowin, come in, Glowin. Where are you, sir?
I'm at the Elf Song Tavern.
Oh, let me pull up my map. Okay. All right. We got some info. Yeah, I'll respond to him. We got some information on our next fights. If you are interested,
I
Me
am.
and-
I'm.
go ahead.
I would just say I am. Where are we meeting up at?
I guess me and Viscous can head your way.
All right.
Cause we'll meet you there. And we'll head to the Elf Song Tavern.
Okay.
So now I have to look at these notes again and see where I said we're.
It wasn't
Go
Marv's
me.
Tavern like right here. Like.
No,
Oh,
they're
somewhere
currently at Marv's Tavern down here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thought you said it was over here.
I
Yeah.
thought it was. It wasn't in Eastway. It was in Brampton. I double-checked my notes.
Gotcha. I was like, I remembered something where it was at, but
Yeah, I do remember at one point I was saying, it's like, yeah, it's somewhere over here. But yeah, I rechecked my. It's a big city. Even the DM doesn't know all the streets. All right, leave me alone.
hey, I would just say, from what I heard, what I was told.
Well, rumors are filled with untruths. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's one plus side for all of us. We get plenty of exercise every day just by walking in this damn city.
Yeah, you never
Yeah.
skip leg day.
No.
Y'all been moving around this city. But yeah, as old Cinder and Viscous have, alright, yeah, Cinder, you said you were, pulling out your map, looking for the El Song Tavern. It's not that hard to find. It is one of the
Yeah.
noted places on the map. Very popular. But yeah, as y'all start heading in that direction, doesn't really take y'all long to, get over there. See a nice little, it's kind of like half fancy tavern. Like it looks nice. It's just, it would look nicer if it wasn't that every building was like scrunched together. So yeah, walking in, Glowin, where are you in the building?
I tell them I'm in my room. Well, when they were still walking over here, could I try to get if I could do it again?
It would take you an hour. They're gonna be there quick.
Damn. All right. Well, then I just go down to the tavern, I wait having a drink.
Okay. Yeah. Your drink gonna be 1 silver.
1 silver. Is it the strongest stuff they have?
It is not 5 silver.
Okay.
If that's what you want, 5 silver. Give me a
Stronger stuff.
No, I guess as soon as you finish that, just give me a Constitution saving throw.
No problem.
Cinder, as soon as you stand up out of that chair, by the way, you do wobble a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, it's one of those things like you didn't realize how drunk you were for a second, but as soon as you realized it, you kind of got the hang of things. It's not really...
I mean, I did.
Go on.
I did throw up.
Don't worry. Like, it's not going to affect you during your walk. It's just, yeah, you almost had loose legs. Glowing, on the other hand, just downs this shit like it's water. But, it's got a good burn to it. It's got a good burn to it. Burn? Burn. In, not an M. Yeah, as, the trio is reunited at the Elf Song Tavern. Yeah. Y'all can see Glowin all chilling at a table by himself, just drinking a
I'll
mug.
whistle out to him. Just nod towards the door.
All right, I get up.
Squeakers is also gonna try and whistle.
Does he?
Comes out.
As I see him do that, I go back over to the bartender, ask for a thing of a wheel of cheese.
Just a copper.
All right, and I give it to Squeakers.
He's like, "Oh, you are the most awesome dwarf I've ever met."
I
I'm
try.
gonna laugh and say, he's the only dwarf you've ever met.
I mean, here's that one kid, like 15, I don't know, years, I don't know. Just shut up. He's just taking that thing into your bag.
Apparently Delora is around. We gotta go meet up at the inn before we can go beat the shit out of people.
Well, where's the place we're gonna go beat the shit out of people?
I'll pull out my list as we're walking and show them it, and I'll share the 3 names and tell you their locations.
Yes.
I'll be like,
Sadly,
"Brad."
Ignatius is in the heap side where we're at.
Mm.
He's one of our targets.
Yeah, we
Well,
got.
I want to make a quick pit stop. We can make a pit stop.
You really want to piss off her, of all people?
Oh, she did she sound like she was pissed off to? Oh, ask Drac. Is she in a bad mood? If we stop and do it a quick side mission, would she be mad?
I mean, dude, when we messaged
I
her,
just sent.
Anna
I just
Frantic,
sent. No, I just sent that to Drac. Ask her if she's gonna be pissed off. We'd take a quick side mission.
I just keep walking towards the place.
Drac,
Well, it's like
you
we're
ask?
going right.
But you gotta remember, they said heap side. Heap side is this whole district. Like we'd have to take a minute to find them.
Oh no,
Question is, how much alcohol have I drank so far?
It was only like a small bottle, so y'all are just sort of passing, like I said, it wasn't a full bottle or anything. But I guess if you want, give me a Constitution saving throw. It's not gonna be a very big one. Which you do succeed. It's like a 6, honestly, but
And Drac will actually ask Delora, like, apparently the boys have something to do in Heap Town. You okay with them doing that little thing, or do you want them here now?
I mean, it's some kind of important news, as long as they don't delay too much.
perfect.
I didn't reply yet. Drac will say, if it doesn't take too long, and if it's important.
Oh, it is.
He's emphasizing that word specifically for you.
Yeah, too glowing.
What did he say, Glowin?
Well, y'all heard it. It was on the group chat. It was on the
No,
group
he just
ring.
sent that to you. He didn't.
No.
He said,
What I said specifically, emphasizing important while saying glowing right behind that. But enough to
Important
all
to
three
me.
hear it.
So broadcast it to everybody.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
look at Gloin and say, Gloin, we got all day. Here,
Fine.
Gloin. Here, Gloin, as I shake my bottle of half-drinking wine as I'm walking away.
Ugh.
well,
What is that
wait,
gonna
wait.
do? Is that just gonna? That's not gonna do anything. It's half empty.
Better than the water in your pouch.
Where did Drek say we were meeting him?
I assume Saffron's.
That was the last place y'all left Drag.
And we did not get clarity from Jack.
Yeah, but
Also,
that's her only connect here, so it has to be.
Okay, well, on a positive note, according to our handy-dandy map, one of the other targets is not too far from the upper city.
Yeah, and the steps, right?
Perfect.
So we can.
So we'll take two out one day.
I mean, probably one, but
No. We got this, fam. We got this. We're gonna hit him with the
and-
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna look towards Cinder and smile and say, maybe we should go to Sea Tower first and have Groin take lead.
Okay, let's go.
I mean,
After he did like last time.
What? Who's at Sea Tower? I'm like
Guy
shadow
named
boxing the air right now.
Serafino. This guy named Seraphono.
you can see a
Serafono?
look on Cinder's face.
Can I see that paper? I see that paper, Cinder.
I mean, I didn't give you a paper.
Didn't you write it down somewhere?
Viscus was telling you
I'm gonna look at
where
you
we
and
were
blink my
going.
head and say, it's all in here, buddy. Seraphono.
Is he lying to me? Hey, can I see if he's? Can I tell if he's lying to me? Because I don't really trust him
I
with
mean,
his information.
I'll give you an insight check. But
Yeah, give me that shit.
Bitch glowing.
there's a chance that some information is being withheld from you.
I completely stop and say, "What is the truth?"
You want to know? We gotta go to Dolores first.
I'm not moving until I hear the truth.
All while this is happening, Cinder, you're gonna see Squeakers poke out of the back of like Viscus's bag, and it's like, "Hey, Cinder, was that short guy at the tavern? Was he a dwarf?"
You mean the one that we just left with?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Glowing?
No. The other tavern.
Oh, the one who gave us the information.
Yeah.
And no, I don't believe he was a dwarf.
Oh.
He was smaller than a dwarf.
That's a gnome, buddy.
Yeah, damn it. Man, when have I seen a dwarf?
I mean, in all fairness, Squeakers, everyone's the same size. I mean, basically the same size to you. And we're all giants, so.
Squeakers, what was the information that the small guy told you?
He's gonna look to you and like, I don't want to betray you, but he did give me a wheel of cheese.
Yeah, roll that 7 intelligence, please.
I'm just gonna look at him and say, 1 cheese versus how many biscuits and food your whole life?
Bro, I will get you more cheese. I will help you if you help me on this one. He lying, I could tell.
Viscus,
smell
will
the
you give me some
bullshit.
cheese?
I'm gonna pull 2 gold out and say, that's more cheese than he'll ever get.
I brought 5 out.
As I look at it and I wink at Whiskers, I go, well, that is a lot of cheese right there. Oh, I'll go 6 gold.
Nope.
Attaboy. I'm just gonna pat Squeakers on the head and say, we're on to Dorora's, right?
He's just gonna bury himself down and go eat some cheese.
I drop 6 gold coins in that pocket. They remind me when we're at food shop.
Cheese money!
I'm gonna look at him and smile and just say, Gloin, you can't bribe my own mouse.
I look at Cinder.
He tried.
Hey, I'll tell you what I've learned if you tell me what the information was.
You mean you're gonna tell us why you just disappeared on us?
I will tell you, nobody else.
Why you disappeared?
I'm gonna go to Dorora's and tell her that you guys are wasting time starting.
I'm walking.
I'm walking now. I'm walking now. If you're not gonna at the
I'm telling mom, guys.
You outbid him.
Telling
So
mom.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna laugh my ass off when Viscus, and Squeakers swindled you out of hundreds of gold if you foolishly tried to play that game, because that would have been hilarious.
I probably would have stopped at 10 gold. At that point, me and Squeakers both had 5 gold worth.
Yeah, fair.
I mean,
All right,
Glowing, what'd
Cinder.
you go do?
I will tell you at the back of the group. We pull back and I tell him I've learned some new runes.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Have you learned them?
I've learned one. No, I literally. The other time I learned half of one.
No, you learned one originally, and you
The
just
focus assault. I learned that one.
focused assault one. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
I've
Okay,
learned that one.
I do remember that. I
Yeah,
do barely
so I only
remember
have two other. I only have two more to learn.
that. Okay, what I need to do is fix something. I'm glad you remember that because, like I said,
Yeah, I wrote it down.
it's been forever.
No, I wrote it down in my thing so I wouldn't forget that.
I'll fix that on your axe if you can see it in your near your or right above your character sheet. I'll fix that in the axe afterwards.
Sweet.
Yeah, just remind me after session.
You may just send you a message now.
Sure.
We'll both don't forget. Okay.
But yeah. So as y'all are making y'all's way downtown, over to Saffron's, man, that joke comes up every single time.
I know, it's impossible.
Yeah, it really is impossible. Hey, you know, there's a place called Three Old Kegs that sounds like a tavern. Why don't you go try that place sometime? I just realized that. It's in the upper city. Anyways, back to the main thing. Y'all are making y'all's way over to the Touch and Glow. As y'all, walk in, and the first thing y'all are gonna see as y'all walk into the tavern is, of course, that lady as the lady in the front desk, not the Abigail lady. But she was like, were y'all looking for y'all's room from earlier, Saffron? Or y'all's friend? He was here with a visitor.
Yeah, we have business with Saffron and said visitor. We were summoned.
Well, Saffron hasn't exactly been in today. We don't know where he is right now. He sometimes does this. He does have a shop over in Waterdeep, so he sometimes moves between the two places. But yeah, as soon as he's in, we'll make sure that he's aware that y'all are looking for him.
I'll smile and say, "My apologies. I thought he was already here meeting with her."
Nope, just
still have
your
that
buddy
note on you
Drac.
by chance?
Yeah. Right here. There you go.
Just gonna go ahead and take that back and say thank you very much, ma'am.
Oh, no problem. Would you like me to show you where old Aurora is? And I believe your buddy's name is Drac.
Hey, if you'd be so kind.
She's gonna lead y'all back upstairs, basically where y'all rested last night. 3 doors down. And yeah, she's going to basically just open the door for y'all. And Viscus, as you sort of come by, she's like, and Saffron did inform the other man. I, out of character, don't remember his name. But their assistant manager or whatever said something about if y'all need to talk to Abigail, I can go get her for you. Just be easy with her. Which sounds really bad, so I'm really hoping y'all aren't into anything, but this is Saffron's establishment, and he trusts y'all, so I'll trust y'all.
I'm just gonna smile and say, I doubt we will, but if Aurora needs her, I'm sure she'll summon for her.
Okay. Well, yeah, if Dayror is gonna handle it, then I have no worries. She's usually a pretty gentle spirit, despite her reputation. Anyways, yeah, I won't keep y'all too much longer.
I definitely cock my head, that
Like, is she? And hear Dayror is like, you got something to say? No, I'm just kidding.
She's standing behind me, isn't she?
You can just feel just the breath on the back of your neck. Just, hi, Cinder. I can hear what you're thinking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, as the door closes behind y'all, you can see Dayrora sort of just relaxing in this small little couch. Drax over in a chair of his own. They both got, they've got like an empty bottle between them. Deor is holding on to it, but as soon as y'all walk in, she just puts it down on the counter next to her and is like, "Oh, so y'all finally decided to show up? That didn't take as long as I thought it was going to, but
I'm gonna hand her.
They
a
wouldn't let
bottle
me
of
have my
wine.
fun.
good."
Good,
Yeah, you're reckless.
but fun. Can't deny that.
I can.
But you're just denying fun.
Anyways. So y'all want to get on to
I would not
y'all's
argue.
business or the other stuff?
The dealer's choice.
Okay, well, I guess my stuff will probably be quicker. So about the farmer, like I told y'all the other day, he's doing okay, although he's a bit shaken up, like very shaken up. He hasn't said anything. And she's gonna look to you, Cinder, and just the girl is gone, and pretty sure so is that book.
Oh, damn it.
Told you we should have killed her. We should have killed her.
Can't
That was my
believe
thing. I'm a paladin.
I can't believe I'm actually agreeing with Glowin on that, but
I told y'all. I'm dancing in the corner. I'm literally dancing because I was right.
You know what, Glowin?
I told you. I told you.
You had every
I told you.
chance
I
to be
told
a
you.
vicious child murderer, okay?
I'm a
So-
paladin and she's evil. She's evil. She's fucking evil. I'm literally
Again,
like, I'm
you
doing
had
the dance.
every
Like,
chance to viciously murder a child, okay?
yes, but then y'all would all look at me evil like, and I was like, come on, guys. You already hate me because didn't save you.
well, let's hope she doesn't pop her head up anytime soon, and if she does,
Then I'll cut it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's try and remember that she's not exactly a child anymore.
I mean, Deborah, I thought you had your eye on her.
I did.
She only has 2.
I mean, I still have to watch over the whole town, and I was doing some investigation on that door. What was it? Trying to find anything about the undead. I haven't found. There's no lick of any information on those undead. They marched through those doors. They were sealed, and I ventured over to the other side for a little while. There's nothing on the other side. There's no word of them ever coming through.
Hmm.
And on another news, something I was intending on telling y'all, but had escaped my mind because he sort of just did it in the dead of night and didn't cause any ruckus. That other guy that y'all ended up getting locked up, he was just gone, like a few days after y'all left.
Told you. We should have killed him.
You're 2 for 2, Deborah.
Hey, I tried
I'm 2
messaging
for
y'all,
2
but
too.
y'all
I'm 2 for
have
2.
to understand that
2 for 2.
getting information in and out of Candlekeep via magic isn't always the easiest
I'm
thing.
glad we came here first because, man, I'm on a roll right now.
Glowin, how would we have taken out Mr. Muddo?
We could have cut off his head.
I mean,
I'm just gonna
everything.
give this man the most evilest stare ever and be like, no, I already said we should have cut him up into a bunch of pieces and buried him. You all looked at me like I was a monster.
I looked at you like, yes, we should have. And everybody but you did not look at me weirdly.
I mean, it was like I didn't think it was going to work. Everything y'all cut off just came right back.
We just waterboarded him. What do
No,
you mean?
y'all
You
cut off
tortured
an
him for a few
ear.
minutes.
You cut off a fucking ear.
That's like torture, bro.
And
that's
I'm
like-
saying it came right back.
Light torture
Yes.
for him. For most people, ears don't go back.
Yeah.
Okay, and
What part of the body can't grow back on top of the body? The head.
How
That's
does-
what
gonna
you
sigh
think.
and just hand Aurora the piece of paper and say, "So there's a hash with."
I'm still
lady
Oh,
dancing,
wait,
by the
wait.
way.
Viscous.
Yeah.
Hydra.
So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk
No,
about.
no,
Oh,
no.
Hydra.
Maybe it's not the troll. Remember how we thought Muddo? But he just reminded me of something. When you cut off a head, nothing grows back, but something does. Hmm.
Oh shit! I'm on a
I
roll
think
again.
I
You're
did
not on a roll
read
going!
something in the book about ignoring Gwen. I'm just gonna look at you, Sensei. I think I did read some in the immortality books about Hydra. We'll get back to that.
Man, I need to go to the casino.
It is a wonder how Suen handles all of y'all in one room all at the same time.
I know, right? We're a colorful bunch.
At that point, Drac goes, "Huh?"
Hey, you
Poor
were
Drac.
quiet
I know,
over there. I'll
he's so
exempt you from
crazy.
this one, Drac. But
Just
he is
gonna
right. Y'all are a
hand-
colorful bunch, all things considered. Just gonna point to you, fucking Cinder, and yeah, all
The
of
dancing
y'all.
dwarf.
It's like y'all are like various colors. You got 2 people that are blue, 2 people that are red. Technically, you got 3 people that are blue.
I'm purple.
Fair enough. It's like a purple.
And I'm tan.
Wait, who's number 3?
No, but you got a red beard though. So yeah,
But who's number 2?
you.
Okay, who's number 1 then?
Viscous.
I was gonna be Viscous, but
Viscous
he's
not,
right. He's
not
purple.
blue.
Drac is red, bro.
No, yeah, I was gonna have it be Viscous, but Viscous is right. He is more purple than he's blue.
Okay.
But technically,
Well-
purple is still blue. Okay. Technically.
That's a lie, sir.
All right. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, she's gonna take the notes. Which one are you handing her first?
The first one I'm handing her is about Abigail Jones or
Okay.
Torrance. Sorry,
Abigail Torrance.
the
Not that.
ghost girl.
Yeah, lab room experiments.
Yep, I'll say there's a girl in the other room we tried to save. Have fun if you want to deal with her. Otherwise,
Oh.
have fun. But yeah, she's a half Swiss lady named Abigail Torrance. Apparently, she can go through walls and stuff. She's ethereal. So we saved her from a lab. Yeah, there's a bunch of other shit down there as I start pulling out other ones. And I'm gonna specifically hold on to the Elder Brain, the False Hydra, and the Viz 4.
Okay, so showing her everything else though.
Yeah, so I'm showing her the Beholder and the Wolf experiments right now.
Okay.
Hey, we found some dead wolves down there. They looked all different and torch it up.
Oh, that's cool.
We found this. Looked like a big head with tentacles, a few eyeballs left.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay. For the next ones, just see me take a breath and then just say, first one is this elder brain thing. It says it was just a big ass fucking brain.
She's gonna get, a little more serious right now. But yeah, she's gonna sort of look at whatever information you hand her and tell her about. Yeah, she's reading everything you've given her. She's trying to focus on everything.
Okay. Does she react when reading the elder brain thing at all?
She does look super focused whenever she's reading it.
But doesn't like put any like looks towards me.
Immediately, no.
Okay. I will cautiously hand her the Hydra egg.
It's like, okay. What's a
And I'll
false Hydra?
Yeah, and I'll say I don't know what a false Hydra and a true Hydra is, but Hydra's a Hydra to me, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they cleaned the place after we left, but I could only really carry one person. And yeah, this is a product called Viz 4 that they was all floating in. As I kind of look down and hand it to her, like I don't look eye contact with her.
Okay. She'll take it and she's looking over and it's like, is. Okay, that's. I mean, is that ironic or like coincidence?
I don't know. I
Okay.
will say it tasted familiar.
Tasted film. You tasted it?
Uh, I mean, everything I touch, I technically taste.
Okay, I guess that
So,
makes sense.
saving Miss Abigail in the other room, kinda got the vat of shit on me. Had a weird but familiar taste.
All right. It's an odd way to describe it, but I guess I get it. This is a lot. Y'all, man, y'all have. How long have y'all been in Baldur's Gate?
Few days.
3
Gee,
days.
Jesus.
I mean,
Y'all are
we
busy.
ain't hit the tip of the iceberg, Mr. Roy. We still got a lot to show you.
Yeah, we just
Um,
stumbled on into this one.
hey,
Somebody just.
dancing dwarf,
What's up?
you want to yank what Cinder told me was in your bag out? Hey, Cinder, you want to step away for a bit?
Oh, you mean this gym?
Yes,
I had
I
to
will
pull
step
it up.
away.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, Cinder, you just go into, like, the back of the room, like, as far away as you can.
Hmm.
I gotcha.
Does it do anything to me?
No. Like I said, it's still that sort of, like, warm sensation that you get, while you're, holding it. But, yeah, it's like, for most of y'all, it has, like, the very, faint luminescence to it. Like, it's definitely glowing, but it's not, like, like, a super bright glow. As y'all can, like, sort of see, like, whatever, like, magic energy or whatever sort of just moving under the surface of the crystal. Cinder, on the other hand, like, yeah, you can sort of almost, like, palpably feel the crystal's presence. It's not super bad, but you sort of do feel like if you were too much closer to it, like, it's almost, like, not necessarily like a suffocating feeling, but it's like a pressure on you.
Okay.
No, but yes, Dayror is going to look at it and it's like, whoa.
I'm pretty sure that's a non-cracked and actually working version of the one we got from Durlag Keep that our good doctor friend is studying right now.
Are y'all going to show him this one?
Uh, that's up to you, ma'am. You
Is
have
he in
better judge
town?
character than me.
Uh, I couldn't tell you if he's in town or not. Last I checked, he just came up and disappeared one day. So whenever the last time y'all saw him was, I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was in Baragast.
So, if you want my opinion, Mr. Roy,
Yeah.
I think he's good, but he
I think
hasn't
you should
committed
check
to
him
his
out.
whole story. So, I'm unsure if we should trust him. Giving him a dead crystal is one thing. Giving someone that we don't really know true motives about a live crystal is a whole nother boat.
Um,
That's
this is
fair.
actually where you see Drac get up, and he'll actually reach out for the crystal.
I stretch my hand and smack it away.
No,
No, Drac.
Drac's gonna hold his hand up, like basically saying, "Easy."
I give it to him.
The crystal is not a dead crystal.
Yeah, they said that.
Your theory, Viscus, that this is important along with him, Solomon.
Solomon is what?
Solomon wants this crystal.
Oh, I bet. And the dead crystal was the one that we found at Durlake.
And that's where Drac actually pulls out his letter, be like, I'm sacrificing my engagement for you
Okay.
and him.
I guess.
And he'll actually hand the letter to Viscus.
Yep, I will move this into the player section.
That the regarding the gnome.
No,
No.
that's something that you have. I'm going to make this available for everybody. There's a new thing in the player section titled Unknown Letter.
Drac, are you keeping secrets from us?
If you want, I can read it out loud for you.
Give me a second. You know me, I like to have my private thoughts.
I gotcha.
We're definitely gonna have to read this to the.
I'm just gonna
read
look
this.
to Drac really confused.
Drax actually
say,
gonna still hold the
Drac.
crystal. And he's gonna look. He's gonna actually walk to a window, be like, "If you've read that letter, the agreement was for me to basically leave and to go back to my world, so he would not kill my fiance. But since I know that he's an evil shit, she's probably already dead. He wants me to bring this crystal to him, but I do not trust him. And the fact that my brother tried to kill me, what's going to stop him from betraying me if I did do it?"
Wait a minute, Drac.
I'm gonna hand the note to Cinder as he says, "Wait a minute." You can finish what you said, but
What was your original intention in joining us?
My original intention was killing Brian.
Okay, but as I'm reading this letter,
The agreement,
like
as
you've
I
been
just
fucking us.
no. If I was fucking you, I would have took this in the middle of the night and left, or I would have
You
left
didn't
y'all.
know where I was at.
Or I left y'all in Candle Keep.
I know, but he says a bargain we once struck.
Yeah, for me to return home is to abandon you.
Oh, he just wants you to... Wait, is this the second letter you received from this motherfucker?
First one. Remember the night I woke up screaming?
I mean, I feel like that's every night with all of y'all, but okay.
Back at Cattle Keep.
My night terrors are that loud?
I guess the elephant in the room, Jack, is why do you owe him?
I don't owe him.
I'm gonna
He
grab
had-
a note from Cinder and say, "Speaking of your usefulness, I am calling upon the bargain we once struck. You owe me, and the time has come to collect."
What I owed him was my fiance's life. My fiance struck a deal with him back in our world to repair my mind to where it is now. Because of some shits decided they wanted the secrets of the rifle. The crystal, specifically. Me and my fiance are the ones that created 2 identical crystals in that rifle. We would not make it for anyone else because of the power they could hold. So they took me, tortured me, and left this permanent scar while indicating to the right side of his head. They literally mind broke me to the point where I was like a child again. The fiance struck a deal with Solomon to repair my mind. However, as you know, he fled our world and came to this one. And now, as you can probably tell, he's trying to fuck shit up. I do not know his full plans, but
But your wife, she's in the other world.
she's in the other world. She might be dead. She might be alive.
But he can't freely go between them, correct?
I do not know.
Kind of seems like you're stuck here.
I
I
do
may be
not know
wrong,
if
but
I don't know if he can go between them freely.
kind of feels like me. If you got a bunch of people fucking up plans, why not just go to another one? Do it again.
The only other person I know that can potentially go back to our world, I can't find him.
And who's that?
Theodore, who isn't a gnome, or as I like to call him, the little trickster gnome.
Well, you know what, Jack? Look me in my eye. You fucking us?
If I was gonna fuck you, you'd be dead.
No side comments, yes or no.
You've been dead already.
That's a no.
I'm not fucking you.
Can I insight check him, Wayne?
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever you're rolling temp, roll it in GM.
Ah, shit, I forgot to switch it.
That's
But-
a that's you're just gonna see a 6 there, V. Like remove the word.
Yeah, I'm blind in my right eye partially and half blind in my left eye, so we're good.
All right, cool.
Try again.
Like no. It's you already rolled. Well, you've got a pretty good insight. He seems to be a little bit shaky. There's probably multiple reasons to that. But like he's not holding, like he's barely holding himself together. It's hard to tell if he's lying or if what he's telling is truthful right now.
I'm gonna reach
Oh
in
wait,
my
excuse me. Yes, he's good. I my brain interpreted that backwards.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket, in my bag of holding, and pull out a separate note. I'm gonna look at him and say, "What do you plan on doing?"
I plan to do what I started.
That's fight
Kill-
these fuckers and kill your
Killing
brother.
Brian, go home, and marry my woman.
Murder your woman?
But you're
my
just saying
brother.
right now she could die.
She could be dead. She could be alive.
How
well-
important is this gnome?
He is a very brilliant inventor. Granted, he's
help you
also kind of crazy.
Can he help you out?
Probably could.
Can he help you kill your brother?
I do not know. I don't know I don't know what Solomon's done to him since our world.
Hey, Cinder, can I see that box that I gave you earlier today?
Yeah. I forgot about it. I'll reach in there and get him that box. I got a couple questions, but you go ahead and do your thing.
Finish,
Uh,
please. Question away.
yeah,
More info,
so-
the better.
Not glowing. Track. What did your? I'm failing to recall what your brother did to make you chase after him. Because to me, it sounds like y'all were fucking right as rain. Like you got repaired, he left your world, and y'all were just all there by yourself. Like I'm failing to understand what you're doing here. Other than coming for your brother, and I don't know why.
And that's where Drac will actually reach into his other side of his jacket that's intact. He'll actually pull out his symbol of his religion and order. I belong to the Lunari.
The Lahui?
We are the protectors of the innocent. Brian, on the orders of Solomon, murdered an entire town.
Listen,
Every
trust-
man, woman, child. Plus what's required to do the ritual to activate the gate from our world.
Oh, okay. So, so a recently out of comatose person they're gonna send to do this mission. That's pretty fucked up. That's I'm not agreeing with that order. I don't know. And I mean, you putting yourself at risk. What about your fiance?
She's the one that told me to come.
Ah, Jesus.
Because she wants to stop Solomon just as much as I do.
Oh boy.
But she was bound by the laws of the dragon courts.
You speaking dwarf to me right now. I mean, it's
She's a half dragon who has responsibilities.
No, dragon
I
politics.
look over at Aurora.
Yeah, dragon politics. It's complicated. I'm assuming, like you said, y'all are from a different world, so I'm assuming it's somewhat similar.
And wait, I got another question. Glowing, aren't you? You're from another world, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to get back, right?
I died in the other world.
Oh,
Yeah.
He just wants to fuck around and hang out with us.
okay,
No, my
alright.
God wanted me to come here, so I'm here.
okay. And I was just like, man, if there's an inventor that specializes in sending people back to their worlds, that may, help you out if you're trying to get there. But I mean, if you're dead there, I I mean, you're technically dead here, the way we sense
yeah,
you know.
Y'all are
I
the
know.
strangest bunch I have ever met.
I agree, Dora. They're
We
a bunch of
try.
weirdos.
We try.
I mean, I'm including you in this, Viscous, but
Well, that hurts. I bring you wine every time I see you.
this is the
Stop
first.
trying to
You
kiss
didn't bring
ass.
me wine this time.
I actually did when I said I came in. I handed her a bottle of wine.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that. Yeah, I didn't
I
hear you say
did,
that.
sir. I did. I know better
It's
than
like
to
he's
piss
bringing
off
a
this
box of
dragon.
chocolates every time.
Yes, sir.
Like, yeah, fair enough, but y'all are still strange.
Okay, well, Jack, first things first. This box is for us. We decided you've really been helping out part of the team, but at the same time, don't go fucking killing yourself.
Or us.
Or us.
Or us, as I co-sign with Cinder.
Alrighty then.
Well, go on, short fuck, open it.
He opens the box and he's like, has
Um,
that what type of
You
look?
see one of your cigars in there, and I'm gonna be like, don't go lighting that up for no fucking reason. Keep that in the box, okay? That will make you kind of do a fire breath like old Big D over here. Only for a little while though. Only works once, so save it for a good moment. But me and Son decided to treat you. That being said, I believe that you ain't gonna fuck us.
Could you
And
imagine the betrayal if, like, Drac was gonna betray y'all and he gave him that? I mean, and that'd be. Oh, that cuts
oh, bro,
deep.
that'd be so heartbreaking.
It cuts deep.
But I'm
That's
gonna
what he
hand
roasts
him a
you
piece
with.
of paper. I'm gonna say I was studying everything I swiped from the lab last night, and there's a note regarding a gnome, and the first thing it says is Theo. Hopefully this is the lead you need. And hopefully you can get back to your wife or figure out how to make sure she's okay.
Drac will actually take the note real quick while also handing over the crystal.
Appreciate it, Jack.
And
Alright.
then he reads it real quick and is like, oh no. He's in danger.
Y'all just have danger around y'all all the time, don't y'all?
Yeah.
I was about to say, get in line.
Oh, I'm gonna slap Cinder. Be like, Cinder, did you finish that note yet?
The puzzle?
Yeah, the puzzle.
Sure, yeah, I finished it.
That boy.
I did it while we were drinking,
I
and I was
figured.
sad.
I figured that makes sense. Best time for you to think. Only time you think. What to say though?
Nothing good.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you, it says your drop locations are both the Great Garenmore stables outside Blackgate and the one in Stony Eyes. Those are 2 locations inside this city. At the same time, you need to hit Rivington and the Twin Songs. They are also in this city. When I name things, guess what? They're all in this city, okay? It's important these locations get hit first. There will be nowhere to run except the docks. After those locations are taken care of, target the White Keep Hostel, the harbor
Where's this
side, in this city.
Okay, I didn't catch that.
The harbor side
Pull his loins, say,
hospital.
pull out your map.
Oh,
Joplin's in the Eastway, and the Hissing Stones in Sea Tower. In that order. This was in bold. This will push people either towards the docks or the western side of the city. At this point, 2 unknown names, because I could not decipher them because they are names, will be managing their districts and escorting people to the safety of their ships as instructed. Don't worry about the upper city. It will be a proverbial death trap when my ritual completes. Keep an eye out for the group of escapees and their gun-bearing friend. They are currently a wild card and should be dealt with under an air of caution. They will not go down easy.
Hey, that's us, guys.
Yep. You are to start the operation at exactly 3 a.m. on the 19th of Altoriak. Do not mess this up. Malice.
What day is today?
Give me just a moment to go over to my calendar. Calendar. I believe. I also have realized I haven't messed with my calendar in a little bit, but I do have it on the party journal. It is the 23rd of the month before Alturiac, which is Hammer. 23rd of Hammer.
So 3 plus 19, we have a roughly, 20 something days to do this, guys.
I'm gonna butt in right there. You messed up their plans. You came in on, you said that y'all like found their hideout or something.
Dude, Roy, you should have seen it. I'm gonna start acting proud. I slid in there like a covert operation, but then I fucked up because people saw me, so I punched them. And then by the time I busted out the door, the boys were already there cleaning up the other side. It was so clean. And then Brian came, and we had to run like little girls down the hallway,
Right,
screaming.
the big armored guy.
Yeah, the guy that hides from.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how exactly he's doing that. I actually have an idea about that, but we'll get into that in a second.
I have to say something. You didn't fall like a ninja. You fell in there like you didn't know what was going on. If I remember correctly, sir.
No, sir, if you want to be precise, as Cinda, I put my hand on his shoulder, can vouch, he held on to my pseudopod, as you are prominently known as, and we did a cool little heist mechanic where I shimmied down the wall until I found a little hole and went through there. I just kind of made a little noise and stepped on something because I didn't see it.
Is he lying to me again, Cinder?
No, this is true. Also, I will say in his defense, ninjas also enter situations that they are unaware of, so, he was being accurate in his statement. All
I'll
right?
hold my hand up for a high
Yeah,
They
five.
enter the unknown all the
But
time.
I don't think they usually get spotted. So it defeats the ninja part of that.
So,
That's why I
back
said like
keeping
it.
you guys, into the heat of what's going on here.
Oh, sorry, Dora.
I'm sorry.
Y'all are good, but so you said that it was whatever's going on is supposed to be planned for the 19th.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if y'all have interrupted their flow, they might move plans up. I'm not saying that they will. Maybe they'll abandon it, but it's better to plan for, the worst outcome.
Yeah, I figured we would show like the officials here that, but then also tell them that we fucked shit up. That is a very valid point, though. My hopeful thought was that we fucked it up before they could get everything prepared, thus setting them back. But that is a very good point.
My
So,
question is, who are the captains of the boats they were talking about?
I mean, I'm proud
Because
to
that sounds like they're part of the thing.
Yeah, I mean, so if we bring the letter to them, maybe the officials can decipher the names. We can give them everything but the names, and then they can just focus on those 2 words. I mean, Cinda did like 1,000 words.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Here, I will give you the words, going, and you can tell me if you can figure out what the names are. That's name 1, and that's name 2. That's how they're written out.
That
And
one's clearly Octua.
yeah, the entire letter was all written backwards.
Hey, big man. First one,
Can I see if I
Benny?
can recognize them?
Benny?
you can roll me like, I don't know, I guess roll me an intelligence check. Because it's not really you recognizing a name. You haven't been to Baldur's Gate, and like, you weren't here for very long if you had.
Just you said saving throw.
Check. A saving throw is when you are forced to do something. A check is when you voluntarily do it. Okay. I'll say recognize? No. But with a 19, I'll say like with what Viscous just said. Also, like you're pretty sure that that first one might be a Benny.
Benny?
Yeah, it might be a Benny. There's a like maybe there's another way you can put the letters together and make a name or something out of it, but you're thinking Benny right now.
Okay.
Hey, Wayne.
So,
With a specific thing in mind, could I technically read those names if they're a code or dialect?
specific thing of yours. Let me post it, please. Oh, you already did. Thieves catch. Blah, 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 blah. So Thieves Can't is the secret code thing that you know. And this is not in Thieves Can't.
For the shot.
Yeah, I hear you.
Was.
I like how Viscous knows his way through cities. You know the secret places of cities. And I have a contact in cities.
Oh, we're stoked.
I
Like
know.
we are attached to the underground fucking trade.
No,
This is the first city we've been to.
I am going to make sure you'll never step foot in the city again.
Nice.
Exactly.
Countryside adventures, guys.
Nah, Underdark. The deep, deep dark.
Really hope there's a city down there.
Not where y'all are going.
Oof.
Shit,
Question.
we have to go the frozen north.
Possible answer.
Not looking
Can
forward
I
to
use
that.
my timeless vision on it? On the paper?
You can. I'll give it to you. Double read what your timeless vision does though.
There.
Do.
It's
Oh my, yeah, I forgot that it is kind of a bunch. Just look,
Yeah.
viewing past events as a spectral illusion for them. The nature of the vision can provide hints and knowledge of the area or temporarily overwhelm the user. So you would more be getting information again on the area you are in, not the object of your desire. So it's more like if you're in a location where you know something has happened, that would probably
like where that
be
guy
more.
got murdered.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Thought I'd try it on it, but
Yeah. Anything else, you lovely bastards?
Yeah, why does it say potion go bubble bubble?
Where do you see that?
Under where it says glowing
Oh,
orb
yeah, at the
towards
top.
mother. Potion go bubble bubble.
because that was the I got that when I drank the hag potion. I think that's
Oh
how I
my.
got this.
Oh, okay.
Potion go bubble bubble.
I'll look at it. I'll say I think that's about it. For now, I mean, there's the whole prophecy thing. I did. Were you informed about the prophecy thing?
No.
Yeah, sorry, Suyen's not here right now. He kind of got freaked out in a dungeon. He has more specifics. I start rattling through papers. Because I think I have it somewhere. Wayne, give me a second.
Yep.
I have a shit ton of notes to go through. Yeah, here we go. And I'm going to hand her the poem that Suyen was given. And he showed me to write down.
Okay.
So it says, when emerald flames descend, distance from realms they soar, turning life to spectral cold on death's chilling shore. The first of three, the omen's dread birthright, signaling an age of darkness and unrelenting night. Pretty sure that's what happened to us.
Okay.
Alright, and this is 3 parts, by the way. So I think we're about to deal with the second one. So, with the moon's pale gaze, the second act takes place. Streets painted in ghostly hues, haunting chase. The second dread in Death's cold grasp it thrives, as shadows march in numbers, where silence now survives. Maybe that has to do with that 19th shit, and it possibly being moved forward, or maybe this has something to do with something else. But streets and stuff like that, screams Baldur's Gate, I mean, this is the first time we've seen since all the shits went down.
I'll say that, yeah, that sort of kind of feels like something that's gonna, well, happen in the city.
Oh wait, what if it has to do with all that skeleton army that we don't know where they went?
It could. Means maybe they show up here.
Hmm.
Maybe that's the trap they're trying to set, is they're going to make like a portal that, transports people, a transporter portal. Yeah, that thing. Maybe one of those things,
Hmm.
So maybe that's how they do it. But continuing on, it says, in crimson skies, the final birth does thrive, a shroud in death through wicked which all life will dive. The last of three, the darkness vast and grim, as the world recoils, sorry, I suck at reading, from a haunting, morning hymn. The green's flame fall, the ceaseless armies call, a wave of death and agony for one of all. To halt the stars' cruel, unearning theme, the champions rise to shatter nightmare's scream. In cryptic lines these truths entwine, to face the shadows, a destiny undefined. Three events of woe, a fate profound, shall echo through the ages with howl, death's chilling sound. And then I'm just gonna hand her it and be like, the last stuff right there, I really can't pronounce that word. Atropius? Yeah, you
Looks
got
like
it.
a Tropus. It's not a name that really rings a bell, but I did notice that it was in your note with the brain, the elder brain thing.
Oh shit, it was? And then I start re-looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh
She's
my
gonna point
god,
to it.
I'm fucking dumb, Cinder. Look at me. Here I was, thought I was being smart and reading. Well, thank you, Dora.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some more looking into this.
We'll
But
also have to state that that name, she's gonna point to the word Humbaba. Like that sounds familiar. I don't know just yet.
Humbaba?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard it mentioned a few times.
What about Hundun?
Yeah, that one.
Hundun.
That one's. I don't know who that is.
Okay. Well, I got some researching to do. I was hoping to get in touch with the doc soon, but the whole crystal thing, I don't know what to do with this. Clearly,
Well,
we're not giving it to him.
We keep it.
here's
It
Does focus our target on our heads.
We
to
should
the
destroy
target.
it.
no.
yeah.
I don't know about that one, little man.
Yeah, I would probably try to advise from that. It might be volatile if broken. It might be extremely hard to break. But here's my thoughts, right? If he really wants it, y'all said that the Brian guy was probably more than y'all could handle. If he knows y'all have it, what's gonna stop him from taking it?
Let me ask you this. Can I put it in a bag of holding, do you think?
Yes, but those work under the impression that one doesn't know what's in it. If you know it's there, if you know what's in it, you can grab it.
I understand that, but wouldn't that save us from scrying? Isn't that what it's called? God damn it, where is Su Yen when you need him? Dororo, isn't it called scrying?
Yeah, scrying's
Like where
when
you
like
search for
someone.
stuff?
Yeah, that's yeah,
Would
that's
that
one of them.
save that from that?
It would stop him from being able to locate it from that purpose, but he just has
And
to
then at that,
locate y'all.
but he doesn't. I mean, there's six of us.
How about we give it to you?
He'll never know what bag it's in.
Yeah, but he can just check all of them. He could just.
He could have. Yeah, he could flip them upside down. I did my studies, but that would require him to beat all of our asses.
Why don't we just
I
give it
don't
to
know about you,
Dorora?
but I'm a high school track star. I can run fast.
I don't know about
I
that glowing.
I
I mean, I figure you don't want to hold it, right?
I mean, I do and don't. I don't want to get too involved in this, but I feel like inevitably it's going to end up happening.
And I would hate to put a burden on you, to be honest, or you've already helped us with so much. But I'll be honest, I don't know if we should give this to the good doc.
Soror, you're gonna be a part of this either way or not.
Tell you what
You're protecting Beargost. Beargost is in the way of the army that is south of us. So, going, if it's coming from that direction, your town's gonna get destroyed.
Portal.
I have an idea.
Yeah, but
Okay, so I don't want to hold on to this thing. We don't want to give it to the doctor. And although, like, you seem
Let's give
willing
it
to
to Theo.
hold. Who?
Dorora. Oh my god, Dorora's been silenced.
No,
There's someone in the room.
They were just like, "Who's Theo?"
It's Brian. Brian's here. Oh my god.
I do the kung fu turn
Wha-
around stance like, "Wah, wah."
Perception check.
His internet was doing so well.
Wait, can you hear me,
It was.
motherfuckers?
I literally.
Yeah, we hear that.
Oh, there he is.
Okay. Now, what was the last thing y'all heard?
I don't want to hold it.
Okay. So yeah, she says like she doesn't necessarily want to hold it. Obviously y'all are willing to, but I think that might be a bad idea. So I'm gonna go to, I believe they call it the like unwinding scroll or unrolled scroll or whatever here. But I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna buy a bag of holding. We're gonna put it in this bag of holding, and we're gonna hide that somewhere.
Well, this is when Drax speaks. Let's find Theo.
How about we drop in the ocean?
No,
Well, hold on. What's Theo gonna do with it?
he can invent. He can probably invent something that can hide the signature of that crystal and make it to where it probably can't be taken. He is a brilliant inventor, after all.
Okay, here's my concern, right? Theo's from your world.
Yes,
How'd he get here? Was he working with Solomon?
he was working with me.
You were working with Solomon.
No, I was working with Theo. Me and Theo came through to stop Solomon and Brian, but we got separated. Theo,
That is a potential. But I think that we find him and talk to him and we make a group decision. And if we don't like that decision, we go with Aurora's plan.
I say we still go with them both, regardless. We
Well,
hide
agreed, but-
we hide it with in a new bag of holding that can't be seen.
I mean, that's the problem. They know we have it.
No,
But
but
it's-
that won't be on us, big man.
I know, but like,
Okay, so hypothetically, we hide it in this office and we go somewhere. They'll never know that bag of holding is in this office, is what they're saying. That's what they're saying is, if it's just a random bag of holding in like a random location, they'll never find it because they can't scry random ass spots like that.
You're gonna see.
makes
yeah,
sense.
Y'all gonna see.
understand.
What is it? Derora's eyes sort of do that shift that y'all had seen like a while back, where she sort of gets this weird sort of like magical lens over her eyes as she's starting to scan the room.
I'm gonna turn around with my
She
kung
seems
fu.
content though.
Okay, well, here's my concern. Wherever we hide it will potentially be very far away from us. So,
I mean, for now, we take
I-
it with us at the end, obviously.
oh, you didn't want to just leave it there until we need it.
Nah, because if this is such a key, we go to a new spot, we stash it somewhere, and we deal with what we got to deal with. If we
Okay.
die, it's always stashed somewhere. They'd never know. If we succeed, we go grab it and go on to the next spot. Rinse, repeat. It's always in our grasp, and we don't have to worry about getting pried out of our sticky fingers.
Okay, well, all right. I mean, I do have the mask. The mask
So
would
we
hide
let
me
you
from.
hide it each time.
Huh?
Then we let you hide it each time.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I could put it on, go hide it somewhere. Although I don't know where I would hide it in this city. Yeah. Well, actually, I got an idea. Okay. But yeah, that'd be the only way to be sure they don't know where it is. An unscryable person running off and putting it somewhere in an item they don't know about.
Makes a lot of sense.
We just hire a beggar and say, "Go throw this somewhere."
No.
Speaking of which, Aurora, do you know the people at the Unrolling Scroll?
No, I think is my mic still here? Hello? Damn internet. Well, it's a good thing we're coming to the end of session.
She gone.
To answer your question, know them, like, I've talked with them a few times, but they're not, I usually go through Saffron to get my stuff.
Okay, fair enough.
Was there a reason to that question?
Oh, I mean, you're just like a super powerful person, like, and seems to command a respect in a lot of ways. I was gonna see if, maybe you could cough. I'm gonna cough a couple times before I'd be like, Grease, make them think about giving me a nice discount on some magical items. That was all. But if don't worry about it. It's probably too much trouble.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that for those guys. Saffron will hook you up, I'm sure. When y'all are in Waterdeep.
Sorry, Waterdeep.
Yeah, it's the next big city. I mean, I guess technically there's like, I think it's Daggerfall. But yeah, the next big city down the Sword Coast, up north. Did you know
I
that he
got.
had a shop in both places?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
And that's fine. I mean, I actually looking through my notes. I got a couple spots in Waterdeep. I got to go see some business about. So makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on, what was the girl's name?
Abigail Torrens.
Abigail Torrens. I'm gonna go check
Torres.
on her for a little bit. Apparently a little feminine touch is necessary, and y'all, I guess, spooked her?
There's no
I'm just
we.
gonna
I
look
was
at
in
Aurora,
here.
and I'm gonna say, Aurora, look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how. We gave her a bed. We sat on the other side of the room in a little corner away from her. She had like a cloak and some food next to her. She looked up at me. I nicely waved, even tried to smile, and she was gone. Which is really weird.
That smile does
I
scare me.
actually, she reached out to me to save her. Forget it. Have fun with her. Have fun with her.
Yeah,
It's not.
this sounds like it's gonna be a piece of work. Okay. Just,
At least I gave you some notes on her. You kind of know what to deal with ahead of time. Eh?
Can I see your smile that you showed her?
anyways, y'all handle y'all's business. Whenever y'all come up with a plan, keep me informed. I'll help y'all out the best I can. Y'all seem like y'all get into some really deep shit. But with some of the information y'all got, you were right. It might be a good idea to get the Flaming Fist in on this. Because if it's something that's going to associate with the city, that's not something that y'all should just try and handle by yourselves.
Oh, definitely. I wasn't going to. I mean, I risk my knife, my neck for these people in this room, but punching random smos? No, that's what they get paid for.
Well, on that note, yeah, I'll see y'all in. Thanks for the bottle. And wish me luck. I'll keep y'all notified. She's gonna leave the room and just sort of like, she like closes the door and then pokes her head back in. It's like, hey, this is my favorite room. Don't mess it up. Closes the door.
Deal. Hey. I was gonna say deal. Hey, tell her we're not monsters.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, I got you. I'll explain to her that y'all aren't bad people. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's a good point to call it for the night, guys. Seeing as I believe Cinder's got to leave here in a minute.
I got time tonight, but you're right. It's about to call it.
Yeah. So, y'all kind of start piecing together a plan and everything and start trying to figure out what the next step is. You got Deorora on board, back in the game. A little bit of backstory shared. Some, we'll say, concerns that were around for a brief moment were put to rest. At least mostly, I guess. It's a good thing Drax's not a traitor. Or is he?
Yeah,
Dun, dun, dun.
exactly.
My first thought, we backtrack to Rivington, we get our stables, and we just get the fuck out of here.
Like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Well, we at least gotta warn,
It's on the way.
the okay.
We gotta cross Worms Rock.
Yeah.
No, I mean, obviously we're gonna help him if we can. I'm just sarcastically saying we could just get the fuck out of here and not worry about it.
But all right. Say goodnight to everybody.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Ciao.
All right. Adios.
On the of the night arise, watch them with your haunted eyes. Bones that rattle, spirits fly. Darkness brings the end alive.
Hello, everybody. As I said at the beginning, if y'all saw the little message, we have a small little announcement. Me and a couple other of my buddies, have decided to make another campaign. I'll still be DMing. It's set in a completely different locations, not even on Toril at all. It's not the Forgotten Realms. It's a homebrew setting that I've labeled as the Shattered Seas. It's kind of sort of be a island to island, naval themed campaign. I don't know if the players are going to lean more towards the pirate life or do what is not a pirate's life. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I've seen some of their character ideas, and some of them are, a little interesting. I'm not gonna have art for these folk. In terms of like most of the art that you've seen for characters within the Red Moon Howls campaign, I've bought from had commissioned from the artist. If you want some really cool artwork, would definitely recommend checking Choco out. He is awesome. I always leave some stuff down in the comments below, or excuse me, not the comments, the description. But yes, if this Seas or Shattered Seas campaign is something that you would like to see, then please show us some love, a little bit of commenting, maybe a like or two. Subscribe if you must, I won't complain, but anyways, all of that jazz and stuff, just give me some sort of insight to whether that's something that some of y'all might be interested in. I realize that I'm not talking to a very large audience at this time, and regardless of y'all's answer, I'm probably going to end up doing it anyways, because I've got everything worked out. I've been working on it for months now. There is, however, something else that I would love to do, but don't have it in the time right now, which is also something I would, if y'all would like to see it in the future, then please let me know. But that would be homebrew monster ideas. I have a couple ideas in mind, but said between D&D, work, a few other things, mostly D&D and work, actually. That's basically my life. But between those things, I really just, like I said, don't have time, but I can find it if y'all are interested. Anyways, that's really all I have to say. If you want to see the next coming campaign in the Shattered Seas, then just stick around for next year, because I think that should be coming in January, maybe February. Kind of hard to tell right now. And if y'all want to see some of that homebrew monster ideas, then definitely let me know so I can put that on my agenda as something that I definitely need to start finding time for. But besides that, I must bid y'all adieu. Y'all have a great one. See y'all next time. Deuces!
Hearts beat fast and terror's grip. Hold your breath and let it slip. Nightmares breath on edge of dawn.